Nom
Okay.
nom 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 nom
It is-
nom nom
It
nom.
is now recording, I believe.
All right. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, you guys had fuck. Did you guys? I can't even remember what the fuck you guys did
All right.
last time.
I'll TLDR
I'm
last
gay.
time for you. TLDR. We left to go to the Artisan Quarter to explore the musical festival, trying to find more information about what happened. We managed to go into a bar. We watched two people come into the bar. Watched the barkeeper die. We saw the symbol. We stuffed the barkeeper into a barrel, and we followed a lead, which led
you to the black market, which got
Right.
you the loot. This is where you guys got your magic weapons last time.
Yes, and then we went to the precinct, or we used the church to go to the precinct or whatever, and then we got the body.
Realized literally 3/4 of the church is in the pocket of Morgraine.
Right, and then we ended up taking the talking to the body. We nailed some good rolls. We ended up finding out that the Crows were a noble family who were supposedly responsible for.
Oh yeah,
The
you attempted
cultist.
to talk to them, narrowly avoided combat, and that's where we end.
But the
Wow.
conversation confirmed to us that the Lord knows about the cult and he is involved and he's in charge. And I narrowly avoided not only combat but also having the other people identified as being with me because I acted as if I were afraid. The only person he knows is with me is Donovan because he was my bodyguard.
Yes.
Oh, he doesn't even know me
Yeah.
by
So
name. So
That's-
I'm having issues with Roll20 right now. So I'm just trying to get in here.
let me turn my bardic inspiration back on.
Firefox. Let's try this browser time.
So does that
Okay,
mean
that's where you guys ended, 'cause
and
you
I
guys-
assume 8 is done.
Yeah, you guys retreated back to your hideout for the night to sleep, and
Like
that's
it's for the
where
night to sleep.
and that's where we will start.
Okay, so everyone, you've lost the effect of the 8 spell, by the way. So your maximum HP has been dropped by 5 again,
Mm-hmm.
since it's fallen,
Enter.
depending on however you added that.
And your current HP is now dropped by 5.
What's going on?
Two
here?
full HP because you did get 8 hours of rest.
Yeah, so full HP, and 8 has 4 off.
Roll20 popping up as secure on here. Yeah. Just 1 second. I don't know if this is gonna work either. This is fun.
I felt bad because I have to use Firefox for roll 20.
Pretty sure I just left that under. But
I
yeah.
don't think it's even gonna work for me on there either.
Yeah,
Oh,
however you
come
added the 8.
Okay, so
Nope, not working either.
So we have the benefits of a long rest.
What
Yes.
the fuck is going on here? It's like
Just bounce
You
around.
guys,
Roll20 is like crashing my freaking internet. What the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna crash your internet
with my
Yeah.
dick.
with this D.
is there a dragon egg there?
Yeah, right underneath the flap.
That's alright. I'm proficient, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but every time I boot it up, it just is like, nope, it freezes on me.
So a card could roll for you.
Reminds me of one of the out of context quotes from my campaign. I'm not proficient with mithril dicks.
What the fuck?
It was a good time all around.
I love out of context D&D
Hey,
quotes.
hey, Shinobi.
I have a
you
list.
turn it off and then turn it back on again?
Ha 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 ha.
Actually,
As he,
if I
re-
can
as
find
he
my
reaches
first-
over to
Have
turn
you
it off and back on
legitimately
again.
restarted this century?
I have to find my out of
I have one more browser I can use. It's called Internet Fucking Explorer.
I mean, worst case
That
scenario,
actually-
Sakara can roll for you.
God, didn't want to do that.
Oh yeah, and this is just for good luck. Let's see how our performance is going to be tonight.
Here's another one.
average.
Necro. Okay, Wolf, what's the official ruling on my testicles? These fucking kids. Oh my goodness. My sword is
I
racist to
ride
peasants. I hate this game.
No, you don't.
I love it, but I also hate it.
Sakara, you may have to roll for him.
Give it another minute. It's not working on any of my browsers so far. It just freezes up. Yeah, Roll20 is not responding. Fuck off. Cover web page.
Just
You're
try
the dice
pressing
roller.
wait. Sometimes that works for me.
Yeah, and I guess in this time you can explain what the fuck happened in your little private to the people who weren't there.
Right, so you guys wake up. It looks like Sira's been up for a minute.
7 a.m. in the morning.
7
Gotta be
a.m.
fresh, gotta have cereal.
Thank you. Gotta head downstairs.
I see my friends.
No, it's just freezing up on all my browsers so far.
Which seat should I take? I'm not sure.
It's actually apt this time. God damn it. You can take the one on the right. That's your seat now.
Can I do that really awkward, like, high school, like, white girl dance? Where I look really painful, but I
gotta
swing
do
my
that
arms back
thing
and
where
forth.
like you stand like right by the door here and kind of just like step from toe to toe, kind of like I don't know where to sit, and then kind of awkwardly like walk one way and then walk back the other way because you change your mind.
So, as you guys wake up,
Sorry, that just got way too real. I'm sorry.
That got like stupid real, like, bruh.
What?
You alright? Like, do you see this from day to day? Like, you got something we need to talk about? Like, like fuck.
Fuck, I love it.
this is now a therapy session. It's actually intervention.
Has your life gone to shit recently? Like, dude,
Yeah.
We're
I'm
here
gonna
for
need you
you.
to lie down on the couch and explain to me.
like, what is going on?
Really, you can trust me. I'm a doctor.
I'm
Yeah.
having PTSD flashbacks to early
Yeah, that's
middle
what I'm
school.
thinking right now. It's like, bro, that was some like real shit right there. Like, you see
Early
that?
middle school.
I mean, look, I'm a doctor.
Long
You can trust
defense.
me. That 14 says I'm a doctor.
It says you at least graduated with a major.
I hear recently that's not hard.
it really is.
No, it's not.
All right, so when you guys wake up, Sira is seated, and she's kind of like sitting at the table, and she's cradling some object to you all. You probably don't know what it is from a distance. And when you guys wake up, she's gonna turn to you all and say, "Good morning, everyone."
I just have a glass of like hard liquor, whatever they have down here. Classic
There's-
Russian morning shit.
Yeah, they've got a lot of shit down here, dude. It's a fucking.
It's like-
it's a fucking like basically the storage basement of a fucking noble house. Like,
Did you say
wow.
Russian morning shit or aggressive morning
I
shit?
said classic Russian
Oh.
morning shit.
I thought you said aggressive morning shit. I'm
like
like, well, that's
vodka
Russian.
in the Wheaties sort of?
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. In like the wee hours of the morning.
That's a Russian breakfast.
Mhm.
know,
You and your
vodka
bear
in
can
the-
share that.
Vodka in the Wheaties.
Do I see what he's holding in his hand at all?
If you guys want to
Actually-
go investigate it, you can.
What does it look like?
It's a large egg that's very weirdly colored. And I mean, when I say a large egg, that egg weighs like 2 pounds.
Damn.
That's
Big.
a fucking big egg.
Is it breakfast material?
You can attempt.
Sira will not let you.
Do I have
Eggs
cooking?
up
I do not know.
Before you bring it to breakfast.
So, Zakar,
Yeah. What's up?
in the preface, you said, when we started this campaign, you said there were no dragons. Yes,
Correct.
like not at all.
Like not
No
in recorded
one's-
history. No.
There's also no demons and no cults, but
And
There's there's no demons except for the
and
sword.
none in the book either.
What in the book?
Yes.
No. The book basically depicts the knowledge from the book basically solely focuses on the Olgoth, the World Eater, and like his whole struggle with the god.
Alright.
So spooky void shit.
So,
Yeah, it solely focuses on the aspect of the spooky void shit, how it came to be, and how it interacted with the current world that you're in, and how the gods of this realm sealed the void away.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look at Sira and go, "Where'd you get that there egg?"
So while you all were sleeping, we had a guest.
Yes.
go. Who was it?
Night Watch.
and more importantly, why didn't you wake us?
There's no reason to stir you. You all need your beauty sleep.
Night Watch was here.
One,
What did they want?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so while we were sleeping, I heard some music from outside, and I was curious, so I went upstairs to take a look, and I noticed a single man, like hair average height and weight, younger, black eyes, flowy clothes, has scar across his left eye. I tried strumming a few notes on my lute, but it's out of tune. And when I noticed that he was looking for me, I, from the shadows, produced some coin and flashed it to him and drew him towards me. And one thing led to another, and I managed to get him to come inside with me.
One
It was-
thing led to another, and you had sex. Anyway,
He was carrying a rapier, but didn't seem too highly proficient with it. I had him sit at the main dinner table, the one where we're all gassed. Sira kind of looks angry when she says
Lovely.
that.
I'm sorry, I can't get the context of this being a sexual encounter out of my head.
Don't worry, it gets there.
He wasn't proficient with his rapier. Oh, okay.
Don't worry, that's why I have the egg.
All right. I can get into this.
And so, long story short, I found out from him that on his own, of his own proficiency, at his own free will, he informed me he was part of Night Watch, that he was a
I'm
bard.
sure he did.
And then he began to explain to me that he was trying to essentially seek me out somehow. And he tried to lie to me, but of course, that never goes well. And so he told me about what he has found out in investigating the murders.
So what did they find? Did they know anything about the murders?
Well, they told us that the initial murder happened outside of Leopold's Bar and Tavern. They found the murder weapon stuck in the barrel, which is very similar to what we found. They chased down a barmaid, and it turned out to be an assassin that was hired to investigate the list. And like Sira holds up her list that she has, but her list was much smaller. It turned out the barmaid was someone by the name of Amelia, which we've heard before. And they used a warlock to detect thoughts and a cleric to cast detect lies, and she genuinely did not know anything. It also means that Morgraine had someone try to do his dirty work before us, and she did a very poor job of it.
Well, explain why he was after,
or
so
was
adamant to
he-
get us.
or was just stopped before she could actually
Right.
begin working.
But she did a poor job either way. And apparently Morgraine went and had her set free. And then about 20 cultists attacked the Night Watch, and a Sergeant Jules died. They captured one of the cultists and found out that they worshipped the void and some being within, and they tried to be very kind with him, and when he would not help them, he was taken off by a group of prison guards known as the Monsters to Blackgate Prison. They believe that magic weapons of high quality were used, most likely given to the cultists by Morgraine, and like Sira's gonna start like laughing to herself. It's like, oh yeah, they also told me that they think it's a cult.
No kidding.
And I also know where Amelia was last seen. It was in District 4. But you and we all know that she's not there anymore. But Morgraine might know more because he's not been very forthcoming with us. And oh yeah, while having a conversation with him, I leaned in to tell him the name of the family, hoping that they'll go stick their nose in, and the Night Watch will get decimated by this family. And when I leaned in to give him a light kiss, I happened to steal this, and I'll point at the egg and be like, "And it's a value, and we should probably go sell it."
If he had it on him, it might be worth something a little more than just selling.
I'm thinking black market.
I'm thinking we keep it.
What value does it serve us?
We don't know yet, and that's
Well, do we even know what it is?
You have no idea. It's a fucking giant, fucking weird colored egg.
Yeah, can I investigate it then?
Yeah, go for it. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Investigation sucks. Let's do this. Hey!
It's an
18.
egg. It's a very large egg. It like weighs 2 pounds. It's like the shell looks abnormally hard, and it's weirdly colored.
So
Can I use
am
a nature check on it, just out of curiosity?
Yeah, go for it.
Come
18, that's what I
on,
get.
dice. Oh shit!
Um,
Just like
That was a GM roll, by the way.
Yeah,
You
it
don't
was a
see
GM
that.
roll.
Oh, it was. Oh yeah.
What was
'cause
it?
I was trying to hide my
It's
shit.
an 18.
18.
Okay,
yeah.
same thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The
Let
nature
me
check,
put it back.
that's not an egg from a creature that you've ever seen.
Can I Arcana check it?
Yeah, go for it.
I have really bad Arcana, so it doesn't matter.
Hey. Is it spooky?
I am divine sensing it.
Everyone's too shit.
Everyone does shit.
That's the thing about divine sense is so it's like really good in certain circumstances, and then there's just complete shit. Like 90% of the game.
I wonder if detect magic would
It
all be
depends on what kind of campaign you're playing, mostly.
So Sira, you think
Sup?
the egg's magical? I mean, from your crude basic investigation that you did upstairs of like your morbid curiosity, like you think the egg is magical.
If only Brim were here.
Can I ritual cast detect magic?
You can.
Because I don't think it's an
And-
effect.
Donovan, you have music in your ears.
Oh, music in my ears. Would I know if it's like a celestial fiend or undead or any of those? Would I
It's
know?
none of those. It's none of those. And none of those come back, but you get like a ringing in your ears, like that sounds almost like music.
Yes. Yes.
Ah.
I'll be like, it's a divine being in there.
I'm gonna look pleased at that. Yay!
Keep it. Like I said.
Or is it blasphemy?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. The problem.
Uh,
I just know it's some
Goddamn
kind of holy
heresy.
thing. So far, it's just holy. It's holy. That's it. Nothing else.
If it's some sort of divine beast, maybe we don't want to piss it off.
Well, either way, he was keeping it in his pants, and I removed it from his pants, and he didn't notice.
How big is this egg?
He was what?
in his pants, eh?
How big is it?
The thing in his pants or the egg?
Both. There are both things in his pants.
Physically, how big is the egg? Because if it's big, his junk is gonna be small to hide that shit.
Like he was average.
Like
Down
it was
there.
cold, okay?
No, not like it was cold. Okay, like he was actually just like average.
Oh, so okay, is the egg like ostrich size?
It's a 2-pound egg. You tell me.
It's pretty
Okay.
large.
Yeah, it weighs 2 pounds.
Sakara, Sakara, if it's made 2 pounds and it's full of feathers, then
I mean, true.
It's-
Okay, it's about the size of mine, basically,
Okay.
because ostrich eggs weigh about 2.
Yeah, they're fairly big
fair.
for eggs. How
I feel
How was he hiding that in his
simultaneously
pants?
proud and like less of a man at the same time.
Compensating for something.
Yeah, so I think
That's
as
what
well.
the Warhammer's for.
Oh yeah, Sira will speak up and say, he wanted to duel me, but I didn't think that was wise for his sake.
He wanted to duel you here,
Yes, I thought that would be unwise, and
more grain here as well.
you know, I figured we could have him killed, but the leverage seems a lot more useful.
Yeah,
Who do they
so
let
he
graduate into the program now?
Yeah.
My
So he
goodness.
literally just spilled all this information to us.
And yeah, he apparently has some kind of a love interest as well.
Oh, he's fucking incompetent.
I mean, it is the Night Watch.
That is true.
You saw Gabriel. I wanted to go for his badge, but he left it behind, but nice enough for us, he let me know exactly who he was. Also, his name is Drake. He started from the bottom and now he's here, and I'm not really sure what that means.
Okay.
Oh my god. Why?
That's his actual name. Why?
Because Fire Drake.
But you do only live once, and that's the motto. So anyway, we should discuss our meeting with the crows with Morgraine and question him about this Amelia person, and then do something with this egg, and then who knows?
So to detect magic, pick up any magic from the egg?
Yes, it's magical.
Okay, that's good to know.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you
This is your
Oh,
conscious
shut
speaking.
up. We know you don't love him. Okay.
This is so bad. And
Oh,
and also, so they would like to meet with us, like him and his group of night watchmen. Would like to have a meeting and would like to talk about trying to overcome this this cult together. Also, I'm going to start laughing and say, I believe he thinks I'm a warlock.
Well, if they're willing to help us, then we should gather resources in the meantime, I suppose.
We do have leverage over one of them.
Realized that they were looking for a warlock in connection to the murders, correct?
Sira just shrugs. I'm no warlock.
But if he thinks you're a warlock,
He was also harboring whatever this thing was. So.
and if he thinks that Morgraine supplied the cultist, and if you stole his
He doesn't know I have it.
family jewel,
I was very stealthy. You all would be very proud.
Hey, the wizard has jokes.
I'm sure he'll go looking for it eventually.
What's he going to do? Walk in the noble quarter where he has no precinct and no power and say, hey, give me back the thing I think you have? He has no power here.
But
He has no proof.
You have no power.
But he might
I'll
go
give for that.
tell the captain that you're the warlock that killed all the people, and that you stole his egg, and that Morgraine supplied the cultists, and that we're the bad guys.
And he has no proof of that.
He has no proof.
Proof.
He was just wandering around, and
I mean,
he came here,
what is a
and he
person-
started spilling his guts.
Why would someone from
Very
the Night Watch walk around unmarked and tell everyone who they are?
Okay, well then why would he be here?
He has a death wish.
What was he looking for initially? Do we know what he was trying to do before?
He was looking
Before he
for-
came here and spilled his guts?
You have no idea.
No, we had no idea.
Damn.
He was just
He
walking around
he
Noble Quarter
basically,
playing some
like,
music.
through sheer dumb luck somehow, you just like got the stupidest night watch.
Wait, you spilled his guts.
Not physically.
Oh, you mean his beans?
Who the hell uses that phrase?
He does,
People.
apparently.
Oh.
So, anyway, we should bring some stuff up with Morgraine. And
How old do you look, Alatar?
I don't know.
Are you some old man?
I've got like at minimum a foot of white beard falling from my chin.
It's probably some old timer phrase from a long time ago.
Makes a little bit more sense. Spilling one's guts is a slightly different thing.
Wait, Alatar's an old man?
yeah,
He looks old. I
Okay.
don't know his actual age, but he looks.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we ever actually described our characters. I think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
No,
My
you guys really
character,
haven't had the time.
my character
I
is,
guess we
is
haven't.
my,
I guess I'll just upload
guy
the
in my
picture,
picture.
that I have for him then. Because that makes things simpler and easier.
go by my picture.
Yeah, I gotta go find it now.
Yeah, so
I
my
kind of
char-
just skipped that whole part.
yeah, my character, my character is my picture. So yeah,
Same, but I don't have
There
a
you
flail.
go.
And I got a cat on my shoulder. A stuffed pet cat left riding on my left shoulder. It's got a strap on him so he doesn't fall off. He's named as.
So, I suggest we go speak with Morgraine about our meeting that we had and about my little meeting last night. And then we do something with this egg in front of us. It'd be at least worth finding out its value, if it has any.
There you go.
I still suggest we
my
go
God.
sell it.
I guess for now,
Keep it.
it's best to try to find some.
I don't even think we should even do that. Actually,
This
I think we
changes
should leave
so
it.
much.
I don't even have the picture
What do you
saved.
mean this changes so much? It really doesn't change much.
Well, no, it just changes like all the jokes I'm gonna make at the old man's expense.
Oh, rough.
Yes.
Or you could.
Okay, Azara. Okay, all right. I approve.
Okay.
I don't see these photos. Is this in general or something?
It's in Discord.
Oh, I'm in the wrong
Oh, B team.
Discord chat.
And B team.
Okay, being nicer to the cleric. Check.
Do I even have to copy and paste mine? Do you guys see it?
I can see the picture, but barely.
Oh, right, you
Especially
guys can't
Discord,
see
you
my
can't, 'cause it's
picture.
hard
I
to
forgot about that.
Well,
Because I can see the picture in the
Your big Russian boy is ready to be a
Hold on, let
sub.
me get it then.
Is ready to what? Sorry.
I hope he's ready to be a sub.
Oh god. Oh god,
Nice.
no.
And there's Donovan.
Oh lord, what is this ramshackle group?
I think it's what we are. We're just ramshackle people.
Except I'm in chainmail, not full plate. So
You should
I feel
probably
like
fix
such like
that.
a street rat now.
You are a street rat.
You are.
Yes, you
straight rat.
are. That's the perfect part.
It's so good.
It's like
so
it's like
good.
why are you part of this group?
So happy.
Everyone's like really polished. You're like, sup guys?
Yeah, but the thing is, your character literally is the street rat, so it makes sense.
Yep.
Seth is even worse though.
Mhm.
Is that just a pile of dirt?
Pretty much.
Yeah, Andrel's basically like a rich, but he's like a street rat at heart. He's got money, but at the same time,
Sira came from nothing, right?
But
Yeah.
I mean, do you have plate mail high heel?
If I had plate mail,
I can't. Oh my god, you you have plate mail high heels.
Why wouldn't you?
The
actually-
cleric.
Yeah,
How
it's
does
scale
she?
mail,
How
but
does she
close enough.
fight?
What?
It's
You
divine
learn
magic.
how to fight in heels. Like it's not that hard.
It just helps when I kick people. Okay.
Are you
Yeah.
speaking from experience?
Your actual
Sakara?
heels, really?
Actually, yeah.
Fucking
Like,
Sakara IRL gets in like fist fights in high heels.
No,
God
I
damn it.
just okay. So like, I was younger. I cross-dressed for fucking missions for my medieval reenactment group. Okay, it works.
I'm down.
Yes, yes, all of the yes.
Plot thickens.
Oh my goodness.
the plot in fact thickens, and so does my blood because
The plot is thick with
Note
3
to
Cs.
self: don't make too much fun of Sakar, or he'll kill us all.
Don't stop. I'm almost there.
Okay, moving
Oh.
forward.
Oh,
Alright.
great start to the session.
As
I
they
love
say.
this guy. I love you guys. All right, let's fucking do this. Let's
Really?
play
Rocks
game.
fall. You almost die.
Oh, next fall everyone dies. No, I love it. All right, so what do you guys want to do? You want to go talk to Morgraine? You
I'm
wanna
gonna go talk to Morgraine.
I will follow.
Yep.
Sure.
Follow the pretty blonde lady.
This is where you wipe the map, Sakara.
I'm swiping the map, Kilt.
He's got a lot of maps.
I was fucking typing. I was typing shit. Okay. Oh fuck! None of you guys are here because I had to fucking delete all your shit.
By the way,
Kill
this
me.
is where I could have killed the guy, but I chose not to.
That actually is where you could have killed somebody. Oh god, I have to go get Morgraine's token.
Wait a minute. You said that somebody was killed in the Night Watch when the
Yeah, Sergeant
Well-
Jules. It's an NPC.
Okay, so out of character. Oh,
NPC.
it was an NPC.
100% an MC. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. Did somebody lose their character already on 18?
This
He was
that was the
going to
fight where they
fight-
all threw hold they used their badges and just slaughtered everyone because their badges are overpowered.
I need to get Morgraine's fucking token. Real quick, because I forgot. Like Morgraine's token literally only exists inside of his mansion house, and I had to fucking get rid of it. And then I was like, oh, yeah,
Yes.
shit all over me.
I mean, that isn't my fetish, but I can learn.
Damn.
I feel like that would be a hard fetish to fucking like get into.
I mean, some people are down with that, you know. I'm not here to
Yeah.
kink shame, okay?
I mean, neither am I. Like,
Keep your cat to yourself.
I think that's it. Is that his token?
Some fancy as fuck, dude. I don't know. I'm more stoked.
If he's fabulous,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's him. Yep, that's fancy as fuck, dude.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. So far we've learned Night Watch is completely fucking incompetent.
At least this one
Or
guy
at least-
is.
Or at least one like sixth of a single squad is completely fucking incompetent.
Well, the best they can be is a meat shield now. If we tell
Could have
them
been
we're
5.
back.
Or if we direct them.
They have the name. Hopefully, they'll go investigate, flash their badges, and well, you know, one less Night Watch squad.
And to be
Yeah.
fair, some of the information they provided let us get this far, so they're obviously not complete.
Intend
Dunce
to trust
caps.
the safety of your sister to that squad of goons.
I don't intend for them to do anything for us. I intend for them
So
to
you
be a
guys come
distraction.
upstairs.
They
You guys
charge
come
into the
up-
front.
oh,
We
you
sneak
guys
in
are-
from the back.
You guys want to see something fancy?
I
Sure.
want
Yeah,
to see
let's
fancy.
do it.
Do it, Dad.
Boom. Oh, it came out of
Ooh,
the
on the
ethos.
GM layer. Nice.
It came out of the ethos.
Wait, what
Wait, what am I looking for?
The stairs.
Oh.
Top right.
Oh, okay. I wasn't scrolled.
I was looking
approve.
at our dinner table.
Was I? I always zoom in where all the
Breakfast
characters are.
It came out of the ethos, and then it's gone again.
Oh no! What are we doing?
No, we walked out of there, so we're
Yeah,
good.
you walked out of there because it's that weird, cool, complex mechanical trap.
Yes.
I always picture
Yeah,
it like fucking Wind Waker, Temple of the
Yep,
Earth
yep.
or whatever.
Oh yeah, that was actually
Fucking the stairs.
okay. So, Morgane's
I
you
still
guys
have a
come
ritual
upstairs.
token.
You're kind of like walking in. You smell food. You walk in here, and Morgane's just kind of sitting there.
Is there a
chilling,
new
like, eating.
tablecloth?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, he probably didn't care.
What happened to last table?
The guy took the tablecloth. It's fine,
Wait, he took the tablecloth?
and all the food on it. Yeah,
Why?
Oh,
they're not paid very well.
So not is he incompetent, he's a fucking thief.
Oh, he
No,
also
she said he could take it.
he
Oh,
also owes me 39 gold.
It wasn't you.
But that's fine.
Definitely get that back.
Oh, we will. I'll take it off his body. It's fine.
Yes, it's exactly where he was half-eaten loaf of bread.
Mm.
So
He's just kind of sitting there eating. Like, there's meats, there's cheeses, there's like, some like smoked sausage, like fucking like nice Gouda cheese, like some Swiss, like
smoke sauce.
yeah.
Oh, did you
some
ever get
Fre-
that cook
some
I
French
recommended?
bread.
All right.
I imagine he probably did.
Someone just joined and left. Rip.
I'm
That
gonna
was
walk up.
wayward.
It was a wild wayward.
I'm gonna walk
Oh.
up to Morgan and say, "Phineas, a word."
Okay, and he'll just kind of like, wipe his hands off and just like straighten up in the chair. Sweet.
So, first thing, you had a visitor last night.
We did, or I did. You did.
We did night watch. Came into your home.
Okay, what'd they want?
Well, a night watchman came in. He was wearing normal clothing. He was
Incompetent.
unmarked, and he informed me that he was night watch. I'm gonna give him the description.
Wait,
of...
he came. Whoa, hold up. He came in here unmarked, plain clothes,
Hello.
and just told you he was night watch.
He had black hair,
Yeah, bro.
average height and weight. He was younger looking, had black eyes, flowing clothing. He identified himself as also being a bard. He had a scar across his left eye, and his name was Drake. And he came in asking about the cultists and the murders.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little odd. So,
He just kind of like waltzed in here and was just like, "Hey, what's up? Like, I'm night watch. Like,
So I grabbed him off the street because he was playing an instrument, and he gave me information that I think you might find interesting and things that we need you to explain to us. So which would you prefer first?
I don't know."
Great, we'll start with the good news. So they are investigating the murders as well, and they're also looking into the cult. And
That's surprising, but go.
they happen to find an assassin that was hired to investigate. I'm gonna flash the list at him. A list much like this one that was taken into questioning that you seem to free. I was like, so tell us about Amelia. I know that she's last seen in District 4. I know that you had hired her to do some kind of task, and apparently she didn't get her task done, and here we are.
Yes. Amelia I did actually tell you about her before. She was the contact of mine that
Yes,
I
the
actually
contact.
didn't know where she was. So I
Well,
still-
now we know.
Well, yeah. Well, now actually I do know. She's upstairs.
Great. We'll need to speak to her.
yes.
Of course.
Indeed.
Well, that was the plan.
One other thing, actually.
Because
There was another contact you spoke of before we
Pablo?
go on. Pablo. Do you know who he is?
The man
Exactly.
on the inside in Precinct 4.
A member of Night Watch.
Yes.
You weren't there for that memo?
Hmm.
So
It was an out of character memo, so I'm just confirming it in character.
Yeah, it's a man on the inside of precinct 4.
Yeah, because like Sakara told us out of character, but I
Yeah.
want
Right,
to
we're
make
never
sure
told in
it's
character.
known in character.
I told you. Well, I told you that someone dropped a bag for you, and his name was Pablo.
Right,
so
but you didn't tell us
you
his
took
fate.
that. You took that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just going to mention the Phineas or Morgan. I'm going to say, they're searching for Amelia, so her life is also a danger.
Is it?
I don't know if it is, but they definitely want her, and they seem relatively incompetent given our interaction with them.
They don't necessarily want her. They had her, and they let her slip through their fingers because now she's free and she's never going back.
Well, the way Drake mentioned it is that she was escaped or set free by you. Also, they believe that you were supplying the cultists with high quality magic weapons.
That's a bit bizarre. How would they jump to that conclusion?
Again, plainclothes guy walks in and admits to being Night Watch.
You know what? Stop you there. I get it. I understand.
And now get this: they believe it's a cult.
So they actually, well,
So it's simply one word: they are incompetent.
What did you mean when you said that Night Watch was dirty?
Night Watch has.
So there's members of the cult that I think.
When you are a noble house, you engage in what we like to call portfolio diversification.
I chuckle. I'm ready for breath.
Do you
And
diversify
gets
your
kind
bonds?
of a smirk on his face and drinks out of his glass.
Check yourself
And
before you
when-
wreck yourself.
You diversify your portfolio so that you aren't just in a niche market, and if that ends up drying up, you're just ruined. There are certain things you invest in, the police force being one of them, and I'm not the only one that invests in the police force.
They're the crows.
Yes.
So it's simply like every noble family to ever exist.
Yeah, basically invests a little bit in the police force, an informant
Speaking-
inside, an informant on the inside here, maybe like a small ranking sergeant there. Some people buy lieutenants, some people own captains.
Captains.
So, Phineas, if you have these connections,
Surprise face.
what do you know about Blackgate Prison?
Why do you ask? Are you going there?
Hopefully not anytime soon.
Hopefully never.
Evidently, one of their people they captured from the attack, one of the cultists, was taken there.
Can we get some like world building on Blackgate? Like, what do I remember of it before we go further?
You don't know much. It's the boogeyman. Like,
Okay,
most people.
so it's like
Just
that
ask
kind
a
of
man.
looming
It's
spooky prison.
basically they ask. Okay, so here's what happens when you get sent to Blackgate, right? Okay, people that get sent to Blackgate have one of two options: either you die by getting your head cut off, or drawn and quartered, or like it's a capital punishment, like you murdered a night watchman, or you were like a serial killer and you get caught. And you have two options: you either get like publicly executed, or you go to Blackgate. 9 times out of 10, they will get publicly executed, and they will make that conscious decision themselves.
Okay,
You do not want to go to
Alright.
Blackgate.
yeah, Blackgate's
Wonderful
spooky.
place.
Like, period, end of story. And the people that show up to like take you there are literally called the monsters by Night Watch.
Are they actually monsters? Or are they human?
You
Yes.
have no idea.
Yes.
The monsters
one
will
knows.
come to get
Because
you
like,
in the night.
because like, here's the thing. The only people that have ever seen the monsters are the prisoners that get sent to Blackgate, and they never return, and Night Watchmen, and they don't talk about it. So,
Who's
Does Phineas have any mages?
he
Had.
Oh, that's true.
did. They died.
so Car the Blackgate prison? Would we know, like, obviously we don't know much about what it is, but would we know who they're tied to or funded by? per se.
Most so you would know that most like quote unquote prison complexes, unlike Night Watch that is given like small currency funds from the Lord Regent, most prison complexes are like their own entity. Somebody just made a lot of money somewhere and decided, hey, I'm going to build a prison, and people are going to pay me to send like horrible criminals here.
Fantastic.
Okay, so the Night Watch pays them to take prisoners off their hand.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
It's like a don't ask, don't tell sort of
They
thing, right?
probably only have so much room in the holding
Yeah,
cells.
because precincts only have so much holding room. Because you've seen how big precincts are. You can assume that like however big the precinct is on the top, it could feasibly be about twice as big on the bottom, but that still doesn't leave you a whole lot of like room as for jail cells.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
Yeah, so they can't keep
I'm
them
just trying to
for
figure out
years.
how the prisons actually fit into the economy.
Oh, I was gonna say we're not breaking
Why?
anybody out of there.
No, just like there's somebody that has to fund a prison. They don't just exist.
Yeah, they don't
I
exist.
wasn't
You know, they
sure
get funded.
if they were privately owned and paid for. The people were paid to have them disappear there, or if the Lord Regent set them up, or what the deal was. But okay, that makes.
I'm gonna take the egg out and put it in the front of Morgred and say, "What do you know about this?" I took it off the night watchman that came here. He was guarding it very carefully, and well, not careful enough, but it seems valuable to him.
It's also magical.
and divine.
It's a divine magical egg. I'm confused.
So
Good.
are we.
It's an egg. It hatches, make things come out. Don't know what
Yeah,
comes out.
like
So we're
like
trying to figure
what
it
do
out.
you want me to do with it? Like I could cook it for breakfast?
Do you know anyone that
Whoa.
can identify it? Like any
Um,
mages or anything?
I mean, you could have asked.
I mean, you have a mage behind you.
I'm gonna
I wanna
turn.
poke you.
I'm gonna turn to her mage and be like, "What is the egg?"
Well, hand it here.
And
No, why didn't you
Phineas
say
is like-
anything when we were downstairs about that?
Phineas
I
is
mean, you all were all busy trying to figure it out. I figured
I'm gonna
you'd
hand the
ask when
egg
you were
over.
ready.
Huh?
I'm gonna hand the egg
Maybe
over
you
and
could
say,
take it to Julian. Maybe he'll know.
Kara, identify.
Oh, identify. Okay.
"I'm gonna tell you to treat it like you treat the book. Be very careful."
Always.
Oh lord.
What's the? Can you pop up the identify spell? Like, do you have it in the spell card?
Yes,
Oh, sweet
momentarily.
baby Jesus!
I think
Oh,
it's only magical
sweet
objects.
baby Jesus.
But
You are taken to another dimension.
I say
The
we have to.
dragon dimension.
You wake up and you're like, "Oh shit, where's the book?"
I have the book. I still have the book, right?
yeah.
I assume I still have the
you
book.
checked
While
to
you're-
see if you still have the book?
So you don't know. There's no spells affecting it, but it's not like you don't get any reading back from it. Basically,
You identify it as an egg.
Identifies as an egg.
Because it's a creature.
That is true. It's not an object.
if you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are
Oh.
currently affecting it. There isn't any.
Damn.
You get no reading back.
So it is naturally divine magic. Divinely magical?
Well, so
Nice.
you have a library. Maybe you possibly have a book about various eggs. We did find that one other book. It's still in my bag, right?
Yeah.
First book we've encountered.
Yeah, I was actually
the
gonna take
the
it
Book
from
of
you while
Heresy?
you were sleeping,
Yeah,
but chose not to.
Horrors of the Deep, A Time Before the Gods.
Yeah, the Book of
Alright.
Heresy.
I have labeled the Book of Heresy and then the actual name.
The actual Book of Heresy. Yeah, you still got it. Yeah, 100%.
Alright.
As long as no one's taking it from her.
I don't
No,
think so.
I chose not
Okay.
to take it from you.
I totally did that now.
No.
I'm going to turn and say, perhaps while you investigate the library, I can go speak to Amelia.
Sure.
But oh,
Well, it's not that far.
But first, I'm going to say, Phineas, we spoke with the Lord of the Crows.
oh.
Yes, it was an interesting encounter.
How'd it go?
He definitely knows about he brought his cultists with him, and he's definitely in
Yeah.
charge and involved. And
Well, we don't know if he's in
Fine.
charge, but we know he's involved.
At least
And he's involved willingly.
actually, I don't know this shit.
Okay, so he's involved, but you're
Mhm.
not sure how.
he's definitely harboring them.
But is it under his own accord or not? Because that actually would make the difference in what.
Well, he's
might-
aware of it, and he said that there. So what we know is that he
Hired some new kitchen staff recently. And from the sounds of that, it sounds like he's willing participant in this.
he
To what
willingly knew
degree
that
we know.
he
do
willingly
not
brought the
understand.
cultists with him as an ambush, and
Yes.
I managed to talk our way out of it before things got worse for us. But regardless, they're definitely involved, and he definitely is a part of it. And if he's not willingly doing it, he's under the power of something. Either way, him physically is involved.
And his resources, more importantly. Or just as importantly, obviously.
But he is not. He's knowledgeable of it.
Yeah. So if he's in charge, we don't know, but he's definitely involved. He definitely has some command, since he was able to order the cultist about.
And he would like to meet with me again.
And what made your
The meeting first took place because Sira
what made
was...
your what made your what made your meeting end prematurely?
I'm gonna turn and look at the other people and be like, they're very loud. They made
And
noise.
so is their
Clang.
bank as well.
But-
And they aren't much better on the other side.
But the good news is he only believes that Donovan here is with me. The others I brushed off as being people who were looking in, and I was afraid for my life because of all the murders, and he believed me. I think he'd like to speak with me again.
And he only knows your name, luckily. Just my face, your name. I'd say it turned out fairly well. We got information. More than what he probably got.
Well, I don't know if meeting with him again would actually be a good idea, but at the same
No.
time, do we actually have a choice?
I
always a choice.
actually believe when a certain someone gets back, we can gather some more information.
I have people on the inside of Precinct 4. Why don't you pay them a visit?
Sounds great.
Maybe
What purpose?
Maybe we could put together some sort of coalition force.
Well, the incompetent night watchman that came by said he wanted to meet up with us and find out if we could work together to take down the cultists. Which
Either way, they sound like they can be a perfect meat shield. Have them go in first. We can either come in through another entrance or behind them and try to rescue your sister.
Night Watch is a lot more capable than what you made.
I wouldn't underestimate them. They're going to go in and they're going to raid. They're going to bring a raiding party.
I don't know if they'll bring a raiding party. I don't believe that's going to warrant that sort of action. I don't think the Lord Regent would allow them to mobilize it. However, 4 squads of Night Watchmen, 30 Night Watchmen, is quite a terrifying sight to behold.
On the flip side, what would warrant a raiding party would be an outbreak of heresy that might affect the city at large. Would
I'm sure the
warrant
Church I'm sure the Church of Skuldrin would be happy to assist you in any way possible.
Damn right. I'm gonna slam my fist on the table.
Goddamn heresy, right?
Goddamn Harris.
Heresy.
Oh,
It's blasphemers when the heretics die.
And knowing them as you two do, how much
I could
persuasion?
I could scrounge up a couple of clerics, a couple of paladins. Like,
Yeah,
it'd be great.
A
Yeah,
couple.
I should be able to get some members from my chapter as well to come with
Oh,
us,
I'm sure you could get,
or at least provide some assistance,
Yeah, I'm
whether
sure
it
your
be
chapter, I'm sure
physical
your-
or material means.
Do I have any friends at the
So-
guild who'd be willing to go fight?
have no
Probably.
Holy shit, guys! We're mobilizing an army. Like, I'm not
We can
ready for an
mobilize an
army. Because if we're mobilizing an army, I will do an army versus army fight, and I don't want this to be an army versus army fight. But I will fucking do it. Like, if you want it to be epic, I will make it epic.
Yeah,
We
because
are
the church
TS
can at least
now.
provide us
Before,
with
and it's
materials like
amazing.
potions and shit.
Because if you want this to be like we're fighting in the streets and cities burning, like, let's do it.
No. We don't want that.
Exterminatus.
We just want some extra help on the side.
We will restore light to the city.
It's exterminatus. Eliminate, kill everything.
Sometimes you have to do that in the dark, though. And I don't
Burn
think we're
heretics,
full-
infidel.
So
Ben, so we can.
from a practical standpoint, you killed how many men that invaded your front yard the other day?
Kill the demon
66.
worshippers.
60 something of them. I can't remember. I lost
66.
count. I lost count after 45.
And how many more did the blades kill?
Something like 30.
So 100 men. They were able to put at your front doorstep whenever they wanted.
No, I would say
Not
whatever
be-
they want, or else they would have done it again and again and again until they finally killed me. But they haven't. They did that one giant attack and it failed, which I'm assuming they knew it would. It was a show of force, but you can't do too many shows of force, or else you don't have any force to show anymore.
Fair. Though, if they had wanted it to be a distraction or a diversion and knew it was going to fail, they obviously would not have committed bulk of their power, albeit possibly fewer numbers, which is equally terrifying. We should be prepared to show equal or greater force, should we not?
Of course, I agree. But maybe the large amounts of people piling on into an estate, a noble's estate, is not exactly the response that we may need. Maybe a covert
Not- Yeah,
response?
I agree with Phineas on this. It's as much as extra help. We can have some extra help, but we're not trying to. How should I put this? Alert the entire city at this point.
We aren't the
So-
stealthiest group.
A detachment.
I would
for-
agree with that wholeheartedly, Mrs. Mazine.
So a
I was second
detachment
that.
for containment purposes, make sure that none escape, and then several choice individuals to assist us with.
Well, I
our-
agree with that. You could have a small group of you outside the building, roaming the perimeter, making sure that no one leaves, and that you just have the main force infiltrate the house and kill everything inside. And that's a fairly solid plan.
Anyone else have anything to add?
I'd
Phineas,
say at most no more than triple than what we have currently. So no more than an extra couple parties.
Phineas, how will we find your contacts within the precinct?
Show him the token.
What does he look like? Just so we make sure we don't accidentally, show it to anybody random.
Here's my question. Before you met me, would that have token meant anything to you?
Nope.
You're right.
There you go.
Say, look at the shiny coin as I pull the coin out and flip it. Okay, shiny coin.
And it means nothing to your enemies either.
Oh, it means everything to my enemies. But if you show it to one of my enemies, then, oh well, they already know we exist.
And we killed them.
And if they go along with us pretending to be our allies in the process,
Then you get betrayed and you kill them?
They die either way.
it would be time productive to skip that part.
Okay.
Where
It would be time productive
specifically,
to skip that part. But it'd
where
be a lot more
specifically
fun.
should we look for your contact?
Well, my contact, you could say, is the big man upstairs.
Is his name actually Pablo?
No,
That's just
no,
an
of
alias.
course-
That's what I figured.
of course. And no, she is not the informant.
No, Pablo's the informant.
Pablo's the informant.
Yeah, Amelia was someone hired to
Whoa.
investigate.
Yes.
Let's get going then.
Do you still want to investigate the library before we leave?
Sure. Is our library here, or was there? I have to go to the Mesines to check their library.
You can walk over to the museums to get into the library as long as like nothing, like you didn't do anything crazy.
Like I can head to the library and see if I can find any books about it.
Is it wise to go alone?
Well, there's no one there.
Right.
There's no one there that we know of.
I can take the bird I'll point to your owl. It's like if something happens, it can easily relay the information, right?
So who goes where?
We
Mm,
ride
go
together,
where?
we die together.
Yes, we should go. Let's.
Or we can just question Amelia, then check out there.
Besides, fast
Amelia's
we
not
find
going
is-
anywhere. Phineas has her safe.
Neither are books.
Yes, she'll be quite safe.
Then let's go.
Actually,
Up the stairs.
you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna stay.
You gonna stay?
Sira will stay and talk to
I
what's her face.
wonder if I should ask for the egg.
I'm gonna put the egg downstairs.
You're just gonna leave the egg downstairs?
Oh yeah.
So I was thinking you take it with me
take
so I can compare it to
that.
pictures
Okay, sure.
Or-
book I find.
I will
Yes,
give you.
take that.
Okay, keeper of the treasured goods. You can carry the egg.
I'll give this back afterwards. Don't worry.
Zara, be careful. It's quite delicate.
I trust you will take care of that.
Make it, 'cause
I wish to speak to this Amelia here.
I don't want to drop it.
Just
You're fine.
put it in your pouch.
Yeah.
You'll be
Let's
fine.
go, boys. and
Remember,
girls.
it's divine.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make you roll something that's hilarious, and we're gonna see if you actually do something
An
hilarious.
athletics check.
Nope.
Oh please,
Just-
God!
Just later. Just later. Later, you're gonna do something hilarious. It's gonna be great.
I don't like the sound of that.
A bonding check.
Mama.
No, probably sleight of hand and not drop it. Anyways, moving on.
It's gonna run along the lines of morbid curiosity.
Actually, screw it. I'm gonna keep the egg.
Really?
No.
Okay, stop changing your mind.
I will keep the egg on me, and I will go talk to what's her face, Amelia.
Okay.
Let's go.
It's gonna
Amelia.
identify it harder, but sure. Let's grab a book and come back. That works too.
Let's talk to the bitch upstairs.
I think you all should go with him in case there's something in there. It's best not to
I
have him.
think
there.
4 is enough.
We have Phineas here. We'll be safe.
Has anyone seen Seth yet?
I'm waiting for him for a while.
'Cause he was
Crucial
gone
for
yesterday.
plans.
Speaking of
Agreed.
which,
Don Q.
Yes.
bruh, you all right? Like, you okay?
You dying?
You dying?
Hold on,
Yeah,
wait.
I'm
I'm
dead.
gonna roll a
Sorry,
medicine
guys.
check for you. See if I saved you. Nope, you're fucked. Sorry.
Oh, that was with advantage, so.
Oh, that's right. I have inspiration because I haven't seen you in so long.
Yes.
It warmed my heart.
You saw my manly Russian pecs. There you go.
I was like, man, this egg could have been yours.
So where's Seth? Like for real?
Dawn with the wind?
He
Okay.
dead.
So I was
Okay.
hoping he would show up. But I guess
Alright.
not.
Well,
Yeah, I was
mean,
on
wait.
cue.
but
I'm joking, he's there.
I'm headed upstairs with
we
the
like
egg.
turn into the hallway and there he is.
Whoa!
Yeah, you guys,
Just like,
you guys
what?
showed into the hallway and he was just like, hey,
The
no.
fuck?
Walk out, it's like, okay, where the fuck were you, boy?
Hello, Azazel, and I'm gonna walk upstairs.
they just anything.
Azazel's like,
Yeah, I think as we all walk by, we all just address
hi?
Azazel and ignore Seth.
Yeah, we ignore Seth. We all say, hi, Azazel. Where have you been? How you been doing?
Azazel, I missed you.
They're actually
Why don't you ever call?
God.
Azazel, we missed your backup out there.
Oh, hey, as I walk by Azazel, as I walk by Seth, I'm gonna hold the egg up to the blade and be like, Azazel, do you know what this is?
Azazel goes, no idea. Like, I got shit.
Fucking.
And I'll just keep walking by.
I ain't got shit, buddy. Sorry.
I'm gonna like lightly pat the blade as I walk by and say, "Oh well, nice to meet you," or "Nice to see you again."
nice to.
We don't actually
see
hear
all
what
of you.
Azazel says, do we?
No,
No,
no, no.
you have no idea.
You're just
Like, you literally-
pretending.
You're just
Yeah, you
you're just pretending you know what he
Yeah,
says.
we're
you
just
literally,
having a
like,
conversation
Seth
with
is
the
the only
sword.
one that can hear him.
Well, Brem can
You
hear
just
it.
assume he didn't know already.
Well,
That's
yeah,
okay.
okay, so technically, yeah, Brem.
We just assume the blade. We're just screwing with him as we walk by.
We're just screwing with Seth now.
I gave
Yeah,
him.
you're 100% screwing with Seth.
I just gave the sword a little pet. Like, good job, good boy.
He's like, all right, well, that was weird. Seth, you have the most interesting people I've ever seen.
I think Morgraine has the most interesting people you've ever seen.
Probably.
Be gone. Thought.
So where are you guys going?
So we're going upstairs to talk to Amelia, and they're going to my house to look in the library to find out more about this egg.
Okay. Where do you need me?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Want to go peruse books, or would you like to go interrogate Amelia?
We're going to talk to her very nicely. She's been through a lot. She's also worthless. And a failure at her job.
It's a little harsh, don't you think?
Seems apt.
Uh,
I've already had to deal with one incompetent person, apparently. That's not
sorry,
So
what did I
no
miss?
day.
My everything just crashed on me for a
Seth
second.
has returned.
nothing.
I know that.
That's all.
So I said nothing.
That's
So-
like literally nothing.
I also have information for you guys if you guys want to listen, but
Ooh,
whatever.
do
Let's
tell.
go interrogate her.
Do tell. Do tell.
So, so you know the big war with the gods and all that fun stuff?
Yeah.
And I'm going to turn to Azar and be like, Azar, earmuffs?
Do I
I think we're talking about a different war here, but
It's
I
still
know how to
heresy.
craft
don't
those.
have your muss?
Heresy?
Are you just
So-
like cupping my ears?
Yes. I'm actually walking up and cupping your ears. And be like, I'll protect you from the heresy. It'll be okay, dear.
I inquire what you're doing.
So,
I'm protecting you.
I don't hear anything.
so apparently Azazel fought in it.
Not
And-
surprising.
how old is fucking Azazel then?
Hey Azazel, how
Okay,
old are you?
so okay, let's verse you guys in some deep lore of this.
Why is your
No,
sword
no,
more
no.
badass
The point,
than you
the
are?
point is I'm supposed to tell them so they don't believe me.
Yeah, no.
Well, I don't
let's
believe already, but sure.
let's just like
a little actual background on the world would be nice.
No, this is deep lore. So like this is like stuff that like you may have read in passing in a history book. So there's a creation theory of the world where like your guys like there was multiple gods more than Skuldrin and Gren. Heresy.
Yeah, so don't believe anything he's saying.
Don't believe
You
anything
have
you're
your
saying,
most.
heresy. Anyway, there was multiple gods, more than Skuldrin and Gren, and the creation theory goes that like there was nothingness, and then they came along somehow. Like no one really knows how to explain it, even the crazy creationists. And they basically like forged the world and the realm like by pushing out the darkness. But it cost them dearly when the nothingness decided to retaliate, and a lot of the gods died, and we were left with Skuldrin and Gren, and now we're left with nothing because they killed each other. So he's saying Azazel, back like possibly a millennia ago, fought in that war.
Wait,
Oh,
fought,
in the-
fought
oh,
in like the
In the
God
OG
War?
war, not the
In
war.
the
before.
OG war, not
The
the one that
OG.
was, not with the one with Skuldrin and Gren, but like the OG war, like a millennia ago.
Wait, so like Azazel's a god?
Yeah, that's basically what
That's
he's
what Seth's
kind of
saying.
saying.
So,
he
so
That's
was-
Sir,
soul
He
stuff.
was just a minion in the gods' war.
Sierra's
I will say it
gonna.
again. Why is your
Well-
sword more badass than you are?
Because my sword is like, I don't know, how old are you, Azazel? Like what, 10,000 years old?
I actually don't know.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
He skipped,
literally
he skipped
cannot
the
recall.
past like 5,000.
Give or take 10 exponents.
Yeah, like maybe like 2 exponents in there. I don't know.
Yeah, he's about, I'd say, about 10,000 years old. I'm 23.
Azazel, how would you like to be part of a divine magical egg instead of the sword? You could be birthed into a
That's
creature.
very-
That
I feel like
sounds
that's a terrible
very
idea.
bad
that
plan.
sounds kinky.
Shut up, Azazel. I can't even do that anyway. Only inanimate objects.
Well, we can make it inanimate.
No, we shall not make it an animate.
Okay, if we're breaking whatever this egg is, I want an omelet.
Well,
We
I'm
are not
hungry
breaking
too,
the
so let's
egg.
go. Let's
Touching
break
the
some
egg.
eggs.
No.
However, we
no
don't break
egg
the
shall be broken,
Get
especially
back.
that egg.
All right.
So-
Well, you heard them, Azazel. You're
So-
staying in the sword.
So Azazel fought in the
Oh,
War of the
damn.
Gods. Wonderful. He's a god or something. That's
Yes.
fantastic.
Apparently he
Anything
was a god.
else?
I like him more and more every day.
I wish I could fist bump a blade.
Well, you could.
It would
I
hurt.
mean, you could.
Well, that's the point.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fist bump the blade.
Sounds solid.
All right.
Okay. Like I
Make sure
like
you get it on the flat
I
side.
tap him with like the flat of the blade.
There we go.
So yeah, apparently this douchebag, his name is Olgoth, and his minions are called aberrations. And yeah, he's very pissed off. He's trapped in his native like world thing. It's complicated. As Azazel said, it's like a wheel where like you have our world in the center, and then you have all the other worlds of elves and dwarves and these weird midget things called halflings and gnomes, like on the outside. But in between the worlds, you have the Void, which is where Olgoth resides. And after the war, Olgoth killed everyone, including Azazel. However, Skuldrin was able to save him in the end because the power of friendship. And they managed to seal him away back into the Void, and only a god can bring him back. So, because Azazel's now a sword and essentially powerless, and Skuldrin and Gren decided to off each other. Yeah, victory's ours.
Oh, that's right. You said the mark was some kind of ascension, or that was what?
It's a form of transporting beings from there to here.
Summoning sigil. Just because he's dead doesn't mean that
That's why
he
I'm.
can't wreak havoc with all that is still
Yes,
living.
that's why I'm wondering if these cultists are trying to maybe send to become a god and to bring back this creature, since only a god can bring him back.
I'm gonna look at Seth and say, Azazel, does this have any significance to you? And I'm gonna hold my idol up to the sword.
Sure.
He says, sure.
Fantastic.
Could you repeat
Eloquent.
that quite?
Doesn't sound like he's quite 100% with himself on there. That one.
I don't know. Like, I've never seen anything like it before, I guess. I don't fucking, like, why should I care?
Every time you
He
mention
doesn't know, and he doesn't care.
every time
He
you mention
doesn't know, or he doesn't care.
Olgoth,
One of the two, I don't know.
it vibrates.
So, say Olgoth.
Olgoth.
So,
Thank you.
So
Need a
put it-
mirror.
so put it between your legs and say it 10 times fast? I don't know.
I was about to say that.
Okay, yeah,
It sounds like that.
yeah, by Azazel. And he's gonna, like, dismiss the sword into the void.
What a shame. Well, what else did you learn besides the power of friendship?
Yeah, that's about it.
That's important. More information is always good.
Azazel tried, like, bonding with me or whatever, and I ended up passed out until, like, an hour ago.
It's
By the way,
fantastic.
how long has it been?
About a day. It's fine.
Maybe 2. About 2 days since we've last seen you.
You look well rested.
Well,
You feel well rested, actually.
We know who the cultists
Okay.
belong to.
Oh yeah, by the way, we talked with the cultists. It's fine.
no, we did? Oh, okay.
Just
Cool.
like quickly explain everything that happened.
And one of the night watchmen came in to this estate last night, and I took this egg from him. It's fine. He's competent.
well, if the eggs belong to a night watchman, let's crack that open and make it into an omelet.
Not yet.
I literally just go, we shall not be doing that.
Oh
I
yeah,
agree
and
with you.
And
I think
Why
Sira
not?
like remembers what she's doing and takes her hands off of Azara's ear. Say, okay, you're all good now, dear.
Oh yeah.
The heresy's gone.
The heresy is now, in fact, gone.
Perfect.
It
Okay.
lingers.
Being
It
of
lingers
sorts in
on
that
the air,
egg.
though.
why can't we just make it into an omelet and be done with it?
It's leverage.
Because you don't know what's inside the omelet or inside the egg.
What if it's a death omelet?
It's divine. It's magical. It's mysterious. And the night watchman wants it back and doesn't know that we have it. It's
Well,
called
the night
leverage.
For now.
Well, I don't know. I kind of rather just get rid of it in the way where he can't get it back, just because screw those guys.
I mean, I suggested
whatever.
we go try to pawn it off or sell it to try to get something for it, so it can't be tied
I
back to us.
completely disagree with that. I see it's going to be valuable to us in the future. If not now, in the
Depends.
future.
Like, it's an egg, so if it hatches, we can, I don't know, train whatever comes out.
I've always
Whatever.
wanted to
There's
train. I've
there's
always
trained
wanted to train
animals,
my
right?
dragon
Like a bear.
What's
Let's
a
just go
dragon?
meet
Bears
this
and
chick
tigers and
upstairs, I
shit.
guess.
or animal. No, it's a dragon. Sorry,
What is this dragon you speak of?
scratch that. I don't know about dragons.
Yeah, there's no
Is it
dragons.
the black
Dragons
lizard.
literally don't exist, people.
No dragons
Sorry,
here, buddy.
my bad. That never spoken.
It looks like an iguana.
I love iguanas. They're my favorite. I've always wanted to
Actually,
train
Crabman
one.
was
of them.
actually
Iguanas are
eggs,
actually
think
kind
about
of
it.
cool. I'm not gonna lie.
So anyway,
Alright,
that's
let's go
the long
upstairs
story
and
short.
talk.
They want to meet with us. We're gonna decide if we want to do that. They're probably not all incompetent. Just he is.
Well, I mean, worst comes to worst, we can use them as meat shields.
That's what I was thinking.
I could have had him killed last night, but chose to let him go.
Dang,
So
and I
since
was
it
here,
seemed to
and
be
I was
so
here to miss it.
So damn incompetent. Since we
It's-
said eventually want to infiltrate the crows, send them in. They can easily be a distraction. They die. Alerts gets whatever alerts are things to stand down while we infiltrate.
It's also more fun to play with your food before you eat it. I'll just give a little smirk and say, "I'm going upstairs."
Okay. Yeah, I okay, whatever. Let's go upstairs.
You all can go to my home. I'm going to give them one of the guest keys so they can get in the front door because it's locked.
Yeah, you locked it up.
Yeah, does
right?
Morgan actually have a library here?
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
probably does. Do you guys want
Let's
to
just
go? Okay.
Yeah, let's check this one first.
Let's do it.
Cool. You guys can do that. We'll go upstairs and we'll go to my
Yeah.
home together.
I think we could take a look
So
there as well. Can't
who's
see.
talking to what's her face?
Amelia, Sira is going to do it.
I am as well,
Seth is-
Donovan.
So she's
I'm gonna check the library.
upstairs in
Yeah,
the...
library.
We're over
Are
at the
you guys
library.
going to check out what you call it? Morgrane's library?
Yeah, Morgan's
Yes.
library first. If we don't find anything, wait for the rest of them and then head to Mesine's. This egg is. I'm curious about this egg.
Now that I know what the characters look like, it's so much more like, whoa.
Yeah, wait, where did you post your character?
Yeah, he did.
Yes, I did.
Nice.
I'm gonna hang back though.
I'm having an affair with Alatar's owl, actually.
She a thought.
Shit. If she breathes, she a thought.
That's my fetish.
Owls do breathe.
This is true.
Not magical phantom ones.
Maybe it's a magical breathing.
Maybe not with that attitude. They don't.
Everything breathes if you're brave enough.
Okay. Anyway, so you guys go upstairs. You go to talk to Amelia.
Dost thou draw breath, owl?
So who's going with me? Me, is Donovan, and
Seth.
great.
I'm hanging
And
back a
Azazel.
little bit.
Oh wait, Azazel.
No, Azazel got poofed.
No.
Yeah, Azazel's poof.
Everyone loves
Crazy demon
Azazel.
sword.
So you go upstairs. You kind of like wander about. The library is also upstairs, but like the bed chambers are on the right, upstairs on the right. Library and reading shit and like leisure halls are up on the left.
We'll
So you
split
guys
up
kind of
there.
go up the staircase like on either side.
Okay.
For those of you that are going to the library, I mean, it's not as big as the Mezine's library actually, but it's substantial.
You might have something.
Yeah, if you want to
Yeah,
take some
I guess-
time,
Yeah, take some time. Look to see if I can find any, arcane creature books or any guides to like a nature biology, whatever.
I'll
Doesn't-
look too.
Can't remember what those things are called.
I am going to start
Animal
panel
index?
detect magic and set that up first before I start browsing.
Okay, go for it.
Hmm.
You're gonna be spending what? Are you gonna ritual cast it, or are you just gonna pop it?
I am ritual casting it.
Okay, that'll
Do
take
we
you
want to
what, like
wait?
10 minutes.
'Cause-
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 minutes ritual cast.
Okay.
I want to pull a book
what
for that
are
happens.
you going to do? Azara, are you going to do the same thing?
He's already doing detect magic, so I don't need to do that.
Okay, so what do you do then? You just kind of wait
Uh,
around until it's done?
I'm gonna look for a book because last time we had to actually read it to have the magic activate.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
I'll look to
and,
see if I can find any like animal indexes and stuff like that.
Okay. So are you looking for
like books on animals and arcane or creatures, or like creatures that lay eggs.
It's also divine.
Essentially, like the National Geographic, or essentially whatever those.
That's basically the.
A biology book, essentially.
That's
Look for the
basically
yellow spined magazines.
Yes.
Hey, Morgan, you had this National Geographic later.
Yeah, my grandma has
What's the physical appearance of the egg?
What it
large,
is.
ostrich-sized, was white, I think.
Spotted?
Yeah.
Yeah, but is it like just smooth or
It's like rough and spotted, I would assume.
Is it scaly?
is it scaly? Yeah.
It could be whatever it is.
Does it blend?
Doesn't matter. We know what it looks like.
Does it tree? I don't know if it trees. We're gonna find out.
Yeah. So I'm looking for a book to see if I can find out what it is. Hopefully, there's something here. Like, I'll pull like multiple books, like anything that has like relation to animals or arcane creatures.
It's the whole fucking library. As you
God damn it.
slowly dig through that, you're like, huh? That's a thingy on like birds, and that's a thingy on indigenous like waterfowl, and that's a
Yeah, well-
thingy on like fucking like sea creatures, and that's a thingy on like I don't know like fucking bears and shit. And like what? Why does he have so many books about animals? You get the sense that he might be a big game hunter or just a game hunter.
Okay, is there a book like specifically about animals like that lay eggs?
I mean, no, not really.
Fuck. Trying to find a book.
In his spare time, Phineas Morgraine is a furry.
He very well could be.
Fuck.
He very well could.
I just shattered the illusion.
Oh my fucking
Stay
God.
woke, friends.
This
God.
yeah. Jackass.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. That's
you're
the
not.
problem.
Okay. How about a book on like rare creatures?
Oh, there is a book on rare creatures. There's actually quite a bit of volumes on rare creatures.
Oh fuck.
There's like 5 in total, I think.
Hell yeah.
It's actually
Alright,
a
we're probably gonna be
spectral
here for a
big
little
game
bit
hunter.
then. So I guess I'll just quickly flip through them, see if we can find anything that has like any kind of eggs. I'll stop and read what it is, but bypass anything that doesn't have anything about them.
There's really not much. All of them that you kind of like go through are kind of like, oh, you know, this is just a thingy with some stuff, and this is a thingy with some stuff, and like this is how you kill this, and you need to stay away from this if you're going to be fighting this, and so on and so forth.
All right.
Then there's a book on undead, which kind of intrigues you for a second, and then you're kind of like, oh no, wait, like I'm from the church, I know everything there is to know about undead, so fuck that.
Anything about necromancy magic?
No, there's nothing. in
That's
there.
heresy.
I know.
It's based.
I still
No,
want
it's literally like
Oh, heck.
nothing. It's yeah, I know. It's literally nothing like crazy. It's just fucking like
generic magic tome.
it's not even it's not even a magic tome. It's basically just like, you know, like if you come across like a vampire, you should probably stake it in the heart and cut its head off. Like
Already know that.
watch out,
Helpful.
don't let it like cast spells at you.
Don't
They
let
are
it
super
bite you.
strong.
Don't let it do that.
Yeah, don't let it bite you. Don't let it trance you. Don't let it fucking like turn
Don't invite it
invisible.
to your home. Don't. Garlic doesn't really work.
Yeah, the only way you really you can really kill a vampire is with fire and beheading it. Stuff like that.
Doesn't get away in the process.
Yeah.
It's not watching this library is useful.
But it's there.
But it's a small library. All right, I'm done.
But is there?
But is there? There's magic in the library, but it's not from the books.
From us?
Is it from more shit?
It
Yes.
was the power of friendship inside of you all along.
Including the egg, probably.
Yeah, the
Oh.
egg glows. You guys.
We don't have
glow.
the egg.
I have
Siri
the
sells the egg.
Oh no, it's so yeah, like you guys.
Yeah, but
your
our
shit
weapons
glows.
glow.
Yep, your shit glows. There's a pair of glasses on Morgreen's desk that glow.
Oh my god, take them.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I tell what they are?
They're yeah, it's like divination magic that's on it.
Don't be a bitch. Take the glasses.
I mean, you can pick up the glasses if you want. They're just sitting there on the
me and Angel
table.
don't know shit, so it's up to you all.
I'm gonna walk over to the table, pick up the glasses, and put them on, and then look around the library.
Yes.
Okay. There's Nothing special about library. As you're looking through the glasses, they look like normal glasses.
Okay.
It's really weird because like they don't magnify anything. Like you've seen spectacles before. People wear spectacles because like their eyesight gets bad and it magnifies things, right? Like these don't magnify anything.
Does the old
Okay.
man need his glasses? Let's see. I'll turn
I
this
do
way.
something. I can't tell what yet. Give me a moment. Can I channel them?
Nope.
No.
Maybe you have to do the thing that.
Hold on a moment. Give me a few minutes. Gonna ritual cast identify on them.
I think I know what
Okay.
they are.
Mm-hmm.
You're not here, so you
I
don't
know.
know that they exist.
Well, Sira wouldn't know either way, so.
They are like basically what amounts to speed reading glasses.
Ooh,
Gee, Altar might be interesting.
that's handy
That's-
as fuck.
Way less interesting than I thought it was gonna be.
I would love some of dude, I would love some of those right now in real life.
Except when you're trying to read through a bunch of rare monster.
I mean,
manuals.
for Alatar, they're like the greatest thing ever. But as far as like, I was expecting like a major story plot development or something fun like that.
No,
No,
Guys,
I
guys.
throw random shit at you when you're in random locations trying to channel random shit because I like being random.
So
Fair
for
enough.
anyone who's been a
Booty
student
divination.
or any current student, those would be fucking fantastic. Just blow through your
No,
textbook in
yeah.
a night and just know
Yeah.
it.
Basically,
so
what it is, they're speed reading glasses, right? So you can like you read at like 10 times your normal speeding or like your reading rate, and you can perfectly comprehend the material.
Yeah,
Thing
those would be
is
awesome
that-
for me.
Is that I
in real
can
life.
flip scroll through across pages and instantly absorb.
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I had that for university.
You are
Yeah,
the
I wish I
library
had that
now.
right
Yeah.
now.
Back 5 times in one night. Go to bed and never
Tired
feel
person.
So with those on, can I glance around the room and read every title of every spine in the room?
yep. You now have his entire library cataloged in your brain for however long it's going to stay. You know.
Is there anything look one out of the ordinary or two useful to identifying what this egg is?
No, it's just a bunch of rare monster tomes.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna find shit here. It's like, well, I don't think he's got anything
you
on
see
this
the
egg
potential
here.
for the usefulness of this library is as it being like, if you like, you could come here and be like, oh, I wonder like how we kill like the fucking, I don't know, like a fucking like Balrog or whatever. Like, boom, done. There you go.
I mean, I'm totally not going to do that.
All
It
it's
was
right
already
now.
in the back of my head
This.
to stop and make note of that every night, but
Oh man,
like, well-
he's playing the underdog right now.
okay.
There,
I'm
since
not-
you guys were asking so many goddamn questions about it, I have the fucking egg. Take
What?
it.
I had the egg.
What?
No.
No, he's
it's
got a
like-
picture.
Oh, sick.
That's the egg.
It's so beautiful.
It's a fucking egg. Like, what do you want from me?
It's a
Where
big
is
ass
it?
egg.
It's a 2-pound egg. Yeah.
Oh, I
It's an
see it.
ostrich egg.
Wow, that is not
Ooh,
small.
It's pretty.
No, I told you it's the size of an ostrich egg. Like, it's fucking huge.
Like, where is it?
It's the
It's
handout.
in the handouts.
In your
Oh, yeah. I
journal.
was looking at Discord.
No,
Yeah.
it's in the handouts.
It's like a spooky blue Arctic thingy.
Oh,
Egg. Cool. It's a big egg.
Egg,
It's fine.
question
It
mark?
was.
It's actually
Egg?
a rock.
It's not as cool as the ones in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's actually just a giant rock. We
Yep.
think it's an egg.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what it looks like.
Alright.
Anyway.
I guess.
It doesn't look like there's anything else.
Okay, let's go to.
Yeah, I guess we can try Masine's place next.
yeah,
Yep.
let's go to the
Sacrifice.
people on the right side over in the frickin'.
Are you keeping the glasses?
Of course.
Well, he might have them back. Get different now.
I don't think
Have them
Morgan
back
cares.
later.
Maybe he did care, maybe he didn't. I don't know.
Oh,
So,
Yeah,
people on the
so-
right side, you're gonna go talk to Amelia. You wander around the halls a bit over on the right side because you can't really like. He said she's
upstairs.
upstairs, and like he says she's like implying that she's like somewhere. So you were like, okay, well, let's just go to the right. Maybe she's in like like sleeping still or whatever, right? So you go to the what you call it, the fucking
Sleeping
down the
quarters?
hall through the sleeping quarters, and there's there's about like maybe 15 20 rooms on either side of the hallway, and then like down this hallway there's like a break. It's like a 90 degree like a 75 degree like angle break, and then there's like what looks like the hallway continues, and like all the doors are open. And as you're walking through, you can kind of discern that this was probably like where the servants slept,
Where they're all
And-
slaughtered.
but now they're all dead. So you're walking by empty rooms. And when I say empty rooms, like literally empty, like there's no furniture in them or anything. They're just literally empty rooms.
So Sirius is gonna call out Amelia. Lord Grandson is to speak with you.
Do I hear anything back at all?
No,
Okay.
you're not my.
You're not my real dad. Does she yell that back to me?
No, no, no. I'm just. Oh god damn it! People, stop memeing me. I'm doing shit. I'm not even paying attention to this game.
I'm
half the time.
gonna roll perception just to try to be able to take a closer look as we go by the doors.
Okay.
My God, would one of the other
Wow.
two people with me like to roll perception to look as we walk by?
Sure. That's probably gonna be fairly high.
I think you're a little distracted with your encounter last night.
That happens.
You're still bewildered by the fact that somebody.
Yeah, I know. It's an 18 either way, so that's fine.
Yeah, you can't roll below your
That's true.
your
Must have a
passive.
13. Cool.
And I have an 18.
Okay, so you guys are walking by the rooms. The rooms are just, I mean, they look like they were just like tossed, because like there's no occupants in there anymore, so they just like got like turned back into like slates. You know what I mean?
I guess
Like you're pretty sure like this estate probably only looked like this at like one point in its life, which was when
It was built.
it was first built, basically. So this is actually like to you as a noble, like this is actually kind of depressing.
so. I guess like as we're walking by, I'm just kind of calling out for Amelia while Donovan looks around.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, you
Seth,
guys
are
get to
you
the like
looking
the 70.
around?
Oh yeah, Seth went with you guys.
Yeah, Seth, what's going on? What's up, Seth?
What?
Are
What
you
up,
gonna,
Doc?
are you gonna look around with us, or are you just gonna follow?
Seth's just following, eating a bag of chips.
All right, so we're
They have
we're
those
walking
here?
down the hallway. I mean, Morgan probably has
I want some
everything you want.
chips now.
You get to the 75 degree like angle break in the hallway, and you get you like look down because it's a weird angle, so you kind of have to like walk into the angle a little bit to look down it. And at the end, there's like it's like a really short like 30-foot hallway, and then there's like this really big like set of double doors. You can assume that's probably Morgan's bedroom.
I think Sierra gets a smirk and says, "Well, guess we're going into the. Guess we're
Last
going into
room.
his den."
This is where the kinky shit is.
You pop
To,
open the door.
To quote some MTV Cribs, "That's where the magic happens."
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
staying respectfully outside.
Yeah, I'm staying a few feet back. Keep
We,
an eye.
I say we're gonna walk up the door, and I'm just gonna tap on it and say, "Amelia, housekeeping."
Kind of like grumble. You'll hear a grumble from the other side of the door, and it's just, oh, what?
Housekeeping.
I don't have housekeeping. Fuck off.
He recently hired us, and we're here to help clean.
Come in if you must.
Okay, whatever.
Oh shit, yeah. No, I mean like with that, she's like, come in if you must.
I'm gonna gradually start open the door, and I'm gonna say, "Amelia," right?
Yeah, she's like naked on the bed.
All right, I'm gonna walk in and like, kind of close the door and be like,
Chicken bow wow.
I'd be like, you may want to get dressed. There's 2 men outside that also will be coming in to help clean.
She kind of looks up at you and she's like, "You don't look like a cleaning lady, and I believe cleaning is beneath your stature, Miss Mesine. Take a seat."
I did come from nothing. Now we're here.
She kind of pats the bed with her arms, like, "Take a seat. What do you need?"
I just kind of shrug.
So,
Dog
Zakar,
arms. Yeah.
before we go any farther, I'm going to need you to roll a d20.
Okay.
I may have had
Why?
alcohol, so this is gonna be.
Because I need a hotness roll.
Oh, we're rolling for hotness.
My running commentary is going to
There we
be.
go.
Oh, wreck.
Ooh.
Wrecked.
It's got like a scar on her or something that's like, ugh.
You cannot actually let
She's
me.
like poor.
How about instead of you roll a d24, let me roll a d24. Since I'm seeing her, let me describe this back to everybody.
No. Hot.
Hey,
So
Rumigly, I do believe
Yeah.
that's called a performance check.
Is that a
No, seriously, this roll is for Amelia, not Sarah's roll. This is the real roll.
Okay, here
Nat
we go.
one.
She's
Nat
slightly less like
It got a little better.
fantastic.
Oh, we should add those together so she's an average now.
Actually, no. I like the 4 because of her street name. It's perfect. Because I chose not to tell you guys her street name. That's fine.
Actually, so you get on the bed.
Give me them butterfingers, babe.
No, she get on the bed and she's actually quite beautiful. She's petite, but she's like very athletically built. She's not petite, but she's got muscle tone. Probably due to her line of work. She's about 5'9", like maybe.
So
like
she's taller than
135
me. Okay.
Yeah, 5'9", 135 pounds, blonde hair, blue eyes. What makes her slightly unattractive is the fact that it looks like someone took a metal claw and raked it across her face.
That's all right. A little makeup will clean that right up.
So she's got like horrible scarring all across her face.
Can I tell if that's something that can be fixed?
I mean, the wounds were so deep. Like it looks like. I mean, they look like old wounds. Because the scarring is really old, but like it's not really fixable.
That's character.
Yeah. And then she's got some scarring on her arms, and so she's actually got like what you would assume is like a scar from like a puncture wound on her chest, stuff like that. She's an assassin.
True that.
When your job is to kill people, sometimes you get killed.
Or get hurt. Like, get killed?
She's an undead assassin?
Maybe, you don't know. You don't know what kind of shit he's into.
No, and I have no idea. I have no way to detect that. So
No, you don't.
Brain. First a furry and now in.
What
So
about-
I look, I peek in and I see this and I'm
What,
like,
necrophilia?
oh wow, okay then. What I'm guessing that's what I come to the
Okay.
conclusion that she may have
I'm
died.
gonna say when I sit on the bed,
Which,
so if,
you're gonna sit all like polite and ladylike.
oh I will. But if I hear I would say knowing that I'm a noble, when I sit down, I'll like take something and like cover her.
Oh no! When you sit down and she kind of like hears the shoveling outside, she'll like go under the sheets.
Okay.
And she'll be like, "All right, so what do you need?"
First of all, nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
So I've been told that you've had quite the little interesting life here recently.
I have had a little interesting bit of it, yeah.
So you've interacted with the Night Watch. Also heard that you were an assassin that was hired. I know.
Yeah, they're a choice piece of work, aren't they?
Some of them were incompetent.
yeah, they are.
So one of the Night Watchmen came in here, in fact, last night and informed me that
I
you
hope
were.
didn't hear anything.
Well, I chose not to make too much noise. I didn't want his incompetence to get him killed. That comes later.
Oh, later. Okay, this sounds interesting.
So, and he informed me that you were an assassin hired to investigate the list, and I'm going to show her the list.
I was. Morgraine did send me a sort of an agreement to you know how Morgraine is, like, his agreements.
Did he did he gas you too?
Yeah,
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
it happens to everyone.
I told you it's
apparently.
just hazing.
So,
Anyway,
what were you hired to do specifically?
well, I was actually originally to investigate, and she kind of looks at the list, points to the name of the fucking the mercenary that died, the bloody gauntlet that died. She was like, I was initially supposed to investigate
Grist?
his death. Yeah, Grist or whatever. Yeah. I was like, I was initially sent to investigate his death, because he was kind of like, I don't know, it was personal at that point, I suppose. And then and I had been working with Morgraine for a while, but I didn't know it was actually like Morgraine. He contacted me through like anonymous.
He does
And
that.
then I found the list. I ended up tracking down Grist's killer to some like basically it's like a drug den, and waited for him to come out and killed him. And then on his person he had that list and like a holy symbol to some strange it's a strange holy
I'm
symbol.
gonna show her the symbol, the completed one.
It wasn't like that. It was more like, and she kind of like covers the circle up like that.
I'm gonna say, yeah, there's been a lot more to it.
Okay, that's weird. So I thought they were assassins. I thought there was an assassins guild, and that I was going to have to slowly but surely like dismantle them by intercepting their scores. But I didn't know anybody on that list. So right as I was about to turn the list in to Morgraine, send it in, because at that point I wasn't really on a first name basis with him as I am now, and she kind of like sweeps her arm across the room.
As we can tell.
I got scooped up by Nightwatch.
How did you
Such is
resist
it.
the badge?
I have many ways.
Any
I'm
of them you
joking.
can
It was
share?
sheer dumb luck. I'm not gonna edge you on it. It was sheer dumb luck. I'm actually not quite sure how it happened. It just happened, and I just ran with it, quite literally.
So, what kind of questions did they give you? What was their line of questioning? What were they seeking from you?
You want to know if I was the killer?
So they're not really sure even where to start.
Well, at the time they didn't. That was days ago.
Well, they know that it started in a bar, Leopold's Bar. Do you know where that is?
I worked there as part of my cover.
And so they said,
and that's where it started. That's why they scooped me up, is because like they were, I guess, desperate for leads, and they were trying to I don't know, check, like they were just running along the lines of questioning like basically everyone. And so all the barmaids got questioned, and I was kind of like the last one that didn't, and I was trying to monitor them from afar, but they're a little bit more observant than I thought they were.
They're warlocks and they're clerics. Were they anything particularly special about them? Were they part of a smaller group? Were they just general people that were there?
Well, the clerics are part of the church, of course.
Okay.
And the warlocks seemed, I think he was a night watch.
That was me out of character trying to find out if they were part of the crew or not, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, well, out of character?
Yeah.
No. The clerics are part of each night watch.
I assumed the warlock was part of the group, which she kind of just confirmed, which is fine. What can you tell us about this drug den? Where is it located? Might want to go take a look. See what's there.
It was over in District 2. Pretty far from here. It's actually up against the wall of District 1. The entrance to get into it's actually kind of tricky. I actually didn't even know that was the actual entrance. I just thought it was some like random hole in the wall, but
I'll assume she just gives me like enough to know where it is.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
We've done insight checks. Is she telling the truth from all this, from what we can tell?
Oh yeah, like 100%. She's like not lying.
She has no reason to lie to us.
Like, basically, she has no reason to lie to you. Like, why would she? Like, you guys are part of the same like group as hers. Like, why would she lie to you?
Yeah. Cool.
Anything else you need?
I'm going to turn to our other two and say, do you have any questions for her?
Let's see here. If I had any questions? Seth, any questions?
No, not really. Actually, yes. What kind of if we don't exactly have the sneakiest people here besides myself and Sira. If we had someone like this gentleman over here, how strict is security?
Oh, it's not. I mean, it's a drug den, but they don't. I mean, they're not armed. You could probably just like walk in there and scare the shit out of them. Like
Oh.
they're just commoners that just all kind of gathered together to take drugs together.
And what kind of drugs?
Well, there's this new stuff running around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's weird stuff. It can be magically imbued.
So like an
Magically
opiate,
imbued. Interesting.
I want some of those drugs.
like
That's
an
good
opiate
stuff.
or what?
It's called Blue Deer, but when you magically when you magically imbue it, they tend to call it Psycho Deer, and apparently because like the side effects can be pretty
Shit!
intense.
We
So
need
plus
some of that.
25% damage.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, plus 25% damage. No, basically what it is like so the drug makes you high as fuck, and it gives you like stupid hard like hallucinations, but mages have slowly been like working like magics into the drug to try to suppress the hallucinations, because the main side effect of the drug is you feel no pain, like period, end of story.
Oh my god.
You literally
Okay,
feel no
okay.
you feel no pain, period, end of story, for the duration of the drug, which lasts anywhere between 5 and like 15, anywhere between 5 and like 12 minutes. So like for the next like 5 to 12 minutes, you feel literally no pain. But the problem is like you're like spaced out on like the most like crazy fucking like acid trip like fucking hallucinations you can think of. So the problem is when you're dealing with psychoactive drugs and you're trying to suppress the psychoactive part of the drug, some bad shit can happen. Like sometimes it gets so extreme. Like she talks about like sometimes there's extreme cases where like people's brains like ooze out of their ears.
I'm going to turn to Seth and Donovan and say, maybe we should take Lord Crow up on his offer and give him a little something to drink.
Why
That
are
could
we
be
giving, Why are
interesting.
we giving him our drugs?
Because his brain might seep out of his head and die.
We
That
are
would be
date
wonderful.
raping
What if
a
he
cult leader.
We're not going to
I
rape
like
him.
it.
We're just going to
Yeah,
give
let
him a
some
little
roofies into his
something.
drink.
This can only go
This
one
can
way.
only go well. This can only go well.
I don't know. I don't see what the point of taking a whole bunch of drugs from drug dealers is if we're not even going to do the drugs ourselves.
I mean,
Because if
you
it doesn't
can-
kill
you
him, he
can
also
still do
doesn't
the
feel
drugs.
pain and he wants to kill you, and that's
Okay, I'm down.
What?
Either
The
way,
leader of a cult. God damn it.
I'm going to turn to Donovan and say, please remove your hood, dear. You're indoors. Don't be rude to the lady. I'm gonna turn to Amelia and say, do you know anything of the crows?
Oh, that's kind of a scary bunch.
You were labeled as an assassin by the Night Watch, so I assume you've had some interaction with less than stellar people. And as we nobles
I
know,
never
they're
really did work.
a bit of a mob family, as you know.
Yeah, I never really did work with them, but I mean, you hear stories.
Do they know who you are?
There's a lot of people that know who I am. I'm good at what I do, so word gets around.
There. Are there any
Look,
tools or anything that you can provide with us that might help in our journey out?
I could help you.
Fantastic. How would you like to
I would
help
be
us?
willing. Well, how would you like me? And she kind of like poses in
Yeah,
that paint me like your French girls sort of model.
Sira gives a smile.
I'd say yes, but right now I'm on company time.
Well, Mrs. Mesine is always welcome, and she kind of cracks you a smile, but the men can leave.
I'll tell her that I'm going to tell her that once this is all done, the family mansion's always open.
Very
She
nice.
needs somewhere to go to get away from Morgraine.
Hmm.
You know how Phineas can be.
Oh yes. I'm intimately aware of that now.
And Sira's going to shake her head and say, "I'm really sorry to hear that."
Well, I could be intimately aware of your affairs anytime.
Sira will shrug and say, "We'll see. See how things go."
I'd love to see you soon. So if
what
we're
ski-
going to get
And so, what skills do you have? Like, what skills can you present for us?
Mom, where's the Aveeno?
Wow.
I need the lotion. What is this? What is this episode?
What do you mean? What is this episode? She's a fucking assassin. She just happens to be sort of bisexual.
Amelia, dear, is there any way you could assist us in trying to find a little bit more information about the Crows, or about how they might be set up, their operation, their security? Something
I could infiltrate them for you.
Wouldn't that be
Ooh, an extra
dangerous?
hand infiltrating them would be excellent.
It would be dangerous, but I mean, like I said, I'm quite the accomplished assassin. Sure, I can.
I trust you. You trust yourself.
I do.
All we need more than anything is to find out, I don't know, ways in and out. And I'm gonna take it.
Well, I could feasibly.
Go on. Sorry.
I could feasibly prod their perimeter. I mean, if you just need ways in the mansion and then out of the mansion easily, that's not hard at all. I could do that all night.
I'll be like, and I'm gonna be level with you. I'll take out the little locket and be like, they have my sister, and I'd like to try to get her back alive.
So would you like me to locate the package?
I would love for you to locate the package.
You can locate my package.
Do you say that in person?
No,
Character.
I'm not there. I
Where was
can't.
Oh, I was gonna say,
I
like,
think
if you
we're
said it in
in the
character,
library.
that'd be fantastic.
Oh, Angel's in the fucking library. Angel, do you actually read any of the books in the library?
Yeah. I'm a decent reader, despite my.
He's reading all about those
drunkenness.
animals.
Just reading a book on chairs.
His
Yeah,
favorite.
I'm just looking. I'm looking at magical beasts and where to find them.
I love that
God
movie.
damn it! It's a great movie though, but god damn it!
I actually never saw it. I just wanted to say that.
Which one?
I am drinking wine right now, so I may get a little more Russian
That's okay.
as the night goes on.
The more Russian, the better.
Well, that actually plays to your character, so we're
Yeah.
It does.
Exactly. Just expect more
Russian.
character jokes, and they'll be shittier
Excellent.
and shittier.
I'm gonna say to Amelia, is there anything I can do to help you that would help your success rate? Wouldn't want
The
anything to
afternoon
happen
with
to you.
The afternoon with you would be lovely.
I'll start backing up now. Coming Seth with me. Come on, boy, we got business to do.
Find me my sister and we'll
Why are we
talk.
going away? I want to watch.
Find me my sister and
Just
we'll
wait a
talk.
couple thousand years. They'll have it on weird little screens.
I'm gonna throw her a disguise kit and say, "Do you need this?"
Oh no, I have one of my own.
I'm just like Seth outside, that's all we're doing.
She goes. I'm sure you're quite aware of my street name.
And I'll just kind of nod and say, "I do."
Yeah, well, there's a reason
There
for
you go.
that. She's like, this isn't exactly the easiest thing to hide.
No.
Okay.
Definitely not.
I have lots.
So the afternoon with you after I potentially locate your sister is a deal.
Find me my sister, and then come see me.
Well, I have to know the basis of my contract before we do this. So is it a contract or is it not? Is the payment acceptable?
Sure.
Sure. Oh, that's a bit too indecisive of you. How about we retool this? I take you out somewhere nice.
Sira, just fuck her already.
I take you out somewhere nice. I'm nothing but classy.
Sira will give a nod. Say, I'm always up for a girls' night out.
All right, then it's a girls' night out. It is, and she kind of like kisses you on the cheek. Like, And then she stretches and gets up in her full naked glory and just walks across the room to get her stuff. And she's just like, I guess it's time to go to work.
So
At least I get to see naked animals. That's a plus to going to the library.
There could be some pornography in there. Who knows?
there could be.
I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna honestly.
You just
I'm
find
gonna-
Andrew in the corner looking at nudie mags while you guys This is canon.
Everyone's looking for like information. You just hang in the
There's a
corner.
GIF and there's a GIF. All right.
This is canon. This is canon.
Tell me how attracted looking for something.
Meanwhile, in the library,
Who? Oh, did someone just leave?
Synchro.
Synchro.
damn
Yeah,
it.
because his mic is muted.
The library.
Uh,
Things.
I put it back in. There we go.
I'm gonna like as we leave the door, I'm just gonna like step to the side, and I'm like, Seth, you wanna join in on the job there? Not the actual, of course, but the because you shimmered Chester bits with her.
Did you
Scout-
just fucking say
You
test
just-
your bits?
Wait.
I'm done. I'm leaving my room.
You're too drunk for this, buddy? Like, what's going on? Like, this is supposed to be like sort of sensual, like kind of attractive encounter, and then you guys are just like blowing it way out of proportion. Like, holy shit.
Death raises an eyebrow. So you're seriously asking me if I had a choice whether or not I'd bang a hot chick?
No.
Sira's
no,
gonna roll her eyes and just walk past you towards the library.
No. I'm literally. I look at him. I look at Sierra. And I just go. Both of you just completely missed the mark on that one. Two hands are better at one. Two
Sierra is
bodies,
just-
two heads are better than one. Scout the place out.
She completely ignores you and just walks to the library.
Oh, you're saying I should go with hot assassin chick?
Potentially, but yes.
Then why didn't you just say that?
As I walk, I'm just gonna yell back. It's like, if you want to go with her, you can. Don't let her die.
Girl of that talents, I'm probably the one who's gonna die.
She might be the one to kill you.
Probably, yeah.
Make sure Azazel knows about her. Tell Azazel hi. We miss him.
No, I locked him in the void right now because I don't want to deal with his crap.
So I'm walking to the library. That
Okay.
has permission
So
to go. if you want.
everybody that was in the library walks out of the library because you guys are like, well, this library is like fucking useless. And then at that time, you guys kind of like meet on the middle landing, and so Sira looks a little red around the roses.
I don't think it would embarrass her at all.
You don't think?
Here's a lesbian confirmed.
No, I just don't think that. Like, she's the type that uses like that thing to get over on people all the time, regardless of if it's serious or not. So, to her, that's just part of the negotiation process.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess that makes.
I mean, I literally kissed the Night Watchman for the hell of it to steal something from him.
This is true. On the cheek, though.
Yes,
I'm
kissed
still
me on the
wondering
cheek.
why you decided to go fishing around in his pants in the first place.
What?
You
I
wanted
wanted
the
this badge.
Because it was convenient.
I wanted this badge. And he didn't
It
have
was
it on.
there.
It was there? Question mark? Like, I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. I'm not.
I
her.
mean, what was she expecting to find
His
His
badge.
junk.
badge.
in his pants?
I mean, he's a Night Watchman. He didn't have it
He wasn't
visibly on
plain.
him.
He was plain clothes, so he didn't have any like. So he.
Whatever he
His
had would have been
pants.
hidden.
You were expecting to find anything other than his junk in his pants.
I mean, let's be honest.
We
The
did.
Night Watchman, like, the badge is basically their dick, right? Like, that's what they get their power from. Seemed like a logical
Okay.
choice.
Waving it around.
I feel like that's not necessarily canon.
That is canon. I'm
It's
joking.
not canon.
It's not canon. It's 100% zero canon. There. Get your trash shit out of here.
Well,
So, good news. Found Amelia. And she is going to go scope out the crows for us.
And potentially Seth will here will try and keep up.
Also, there's a drug
wait,
den we
what?
could go visit where she found Grit's killer, the mercenary. And they have some kind of a drug that apparently turns people into a psychotic state where they feel no pain and have potentially very negative side effects. Could be a lead, who knows if you guys are into
lead-
drugs. they have drugs for you.
Hold up. You actually want me to go with scary psychotic assassin chick?
If you
want to
go, you can do it. I believe in you.
Do you really think that's a good idea?
I mean, I think she'll be fine. You might die.
Well, at least can you be the one to ask her? Because I feel like I'm just gonna get a knife in the dick if I'm the one to ask.
Do you really want to go with her?
Eh?
Then go. Trust her. She'll be fine.
So, do I have to go back upstairs or not?
You don't have to do anything you don't want to. If you don't want to go,
Dude.
you don't have to go.
Do you want me to go? Yes
Are you
or
guys
no,
having
woman?
conversation in front of Wargrain?
I honestly don't really care.
Because he's just kind of like looking back and forth between all of you, like, like, you're
Seth,
gonna go do
we need you
something?
alive, so feel free to stay with us, and we can come up with a plan, and we can move forward dealing with these cultists.
Then
She
why
will
did
be
you?
fine.
Then why did you just? What? Whatever.
Alright.
That was Donovan that said
Moving
you could
on.
go. I said if
I
you
was
want to, you
suggesting it,
can.
that's all.
But you can phone with us.
I suggest we, how is the other library here, fellows? Did you find any information out?
We have good news and bad news.
What is your good news?
Good news, there is none. Bad news, we didn't find shit.
Alright, to, the Mesine mansion, for the books there seem to be better. That's...
I had a
To
character
which
question.
Wargrain kind of like looks at you for a second and just gives you that look of, okay, I
I'm
see
gonna-
you.
I'm gonna say
I see that better with like a better?
I kind of just look over at Phineas and give a little
More,
curtsy.
not maybe not better, but maybe more appropriate to the situation. Yes.
I'm gonna.
And he kind of gives you that shrug of like, okay, I'll take it.
I'll just say, Phineas. Amelia's going to go scope out the crows.
Oh, I heard. This should
Fantastic.
be interesting for multiple.
Well, hopefully she'll be fine. If you
Oh,
trust
she'll
her,
be-
we
oh,
trust
she'll
her.
be- Oh, she'll be perfectly okay. I just hope she doesn't kill anybody. Actually, I should probably talk to her about that.
I did. She's seen the picture of her. She knows what the package is.
Oh, well, that's good. And
I assume this
interesting on
package is your
foresight
sister,
for-
right?
Yes.
Yes, the package is.
Oh, character, I don't know that.
Yeah,
right.
Elaborate.
You now know in character.
Yes.
Okay, well, I mean, what are you guys off to do?
Well, they want to learn more about this egg, and then we have some places that we can go try to find some leads.
Oh.
We're gonna go talk to your contacts inside of the district, inside the precinct, and go from there. Unless you have anything that you believe we should do that's more pertinent or might be more helpful for us.
I think if you go talk with my contact in Precinct 4, which by the way is the captain,
Yes.
I will believe that you will gain. They seem to be the most active precinct in the investigation of the cult so far. So maybe you'll learn something. more
Fantastic.
there.
We will be on our way.
By the way, what kind of armor is everyone wearing?
I've studied
I got
leather
scale
armor.
mail.
Scale
I was wondering if
mail,
we can
baby.
ask. I was wondering if we can ask Morgraine for breastplate. It's the same AC as scale, but doesn't have disadvantage in stealth.
I mean,
Just wondering with the armor. I know 2 other people have heavy armor.
the dude is filthy rich.
The only
Yeah.
person who's not wearing scale is
Me.
Sira.
I'm
I just have
wearing-
a feature where I don't get disadvantage.
I can't
I'm
wear scale
Wearing
because I don't have
chainmail.
proficiency.
Yeah, because I don't have disadvantage because I have scale on, so I was wondering.
Yeah, I'm just wearing chainmail.
Instead of the
Might have
best
went
light
with
armor,
disadvantage.
The light armor build is the best build. Joking.
is studded the best light.
Yeah, studded would be the best light.
So I'm gonna say, I guess we'll swing by my home real quick. It's good to make sure that no one's broken in and stolen anything recently. Then we'll be off to the precinct.
Yeah, it'd probably be a good idea. Just a little bit.
And I'm just gonna play as a little tune as we walk out for fun. It's not a great tune, and I'll just kind of mutter to myself, "I hate this loot."
Is it the harp?
No, it's a loot.
The lyre?
And I'm gonna give like a little sign, be like, perhaps the drum is better. And I'm just gonna I give up. Whatever. Let's go.
She tries to start a song with the lute. She's like, fuck this lute. I hate this lute. Then she takes out the drum, her trusty little drum, and then it's like, fuck this drum. You know what? Fuck it. It's ruined. We're going.
And she just like walks out.
Hey boss, your chick's hot. And Seth's gonna walk out.
Yes, I know. Right as you guys are walking out, Amelia comes down the stairs, and she's scared. The close glimpse, the brief glimpse that you guys get as you're turning out the door, she's got some pretty solid looking equipment. Like she's like fucking got like a brace of daggers, like punch daggers that you can like pull off the sleeves of her fucking arm. Like she's armed to the teeth, and it looks really good. And you're out to precinct 4.
We're going to my house first.
Oh, but you're going out to your house for poor rep.
Oh, can we take 5 minutes here for a second?
Drink.
Drink break, sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I want.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find shitty guitar memes.
God, straight back.
Why are you grabbing shitty guitar memes?
I mean, it's a lute, by the way. So
Doesn't matter. It's an electric lute.
I guess I'm gonna drink.
yeah, obviously. Let me get from the drink.
Jeez, everybody just fucking bailed.
Hey, don't worry, I'm still here for whatever it's worth, which is nothing.
It's worth everything.
Feels bad, man.
That was fucking rough, dude. Like, are you okay? You got problems in your life right now?
Wayward
You need to talk?
Wayward wasn't here for like real talk at the very beginning.
Yeah. Oh god, that was so crazy. Like, bruh.
Oh man, feels good, man. This episode has just been like fucking memes.
This episode's been dope. Hasn't it?
Yes,
Been dope.
it's been very good. Just non-stop RP, amazing. All right, new mention, Tomb of Annihilation. Tell
wow.
Jay he's a nerd. Jay, you're a nerd.
Jay's nice. But yeah,
Fuck.
he is in fact a nerd. I can confirm.
God. Jay, Shinobi Jay, you're a fucking nerd.
I'm at least hoping we get into a combat by the end of the night because I got blue balled last night by Wolf.
Wait, what?
It was amazing. Oh my god.
Unconfirmed?
I walked into a house and there was this big plant thing and I was getting excited. I was gonna smite it and kill it, and no.
And then you just decided to like walk out of it and it calmed down.
Yeah, and then like there were a bunch of wild dogs. You know, they're coming at us, and I got my swords out. I was ready to smite them. And then I was like, no, just let them go. They're dogs. Let them go. I'm like, but I want to kill something.
It was what they would have done. Like, just think about a bunch of fucking wild dogs who run into the middle of a fucking armed party. They'd be like, oh shit.
And then we found a dude who was he worked for the bad guys, but he was just a scribe, but he worked for the bad guys. And I was gonna interrogate him and
then kill
bully
him?
an excuse to kill him because I really wanted to kill something.
What?
But
You want to
no.
kill somebody?
Bro, you're like a murder hobo. Chill.
Murder hobo?
Wait,
The best kind of hobo.
you haven't heard the best combat encounter we've ever had yet.
Oh yes, last week we fought we killed Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I heard.
Also, afterwards, they were killing a bunch of ghouls, and fucking Wayward starts like, in darkest night, in blackest day, and while he's going through the
Green Lantern oath.
While he's going through the speech, I'm like, yeah, he just fucking dies of boredom. And everybody's like, wait, what? Really? And I'm like, yeah, he just dies on your blade. And everybody's like, oh my god! That's amazing! And me and Dash, like, killed ourselves laughing for, like, 5 minutes straight.
Are you
Oh,
are you guys like okay? Like, what's going on here?
it was amazing.
I am back. Whoever's. Are we all back?
But yeah, Sakara, please, I need to kill something.
Tsunobu Shinkro.
This happened. Kill yourself.
Wow.
Maybe I will. Huh?
Wow.
How would it feel if I actually did, huh?
I need to kill something. So I'll
Hey, we're
kill
in the mansion. You can
myself.
definitely go kill Mordred.
I mean, you could go with Assassin Girl.
Just fucking punch yourself in the face. Roll initiative.
You are fighting yourself. It's like the fucking Link Dark Link in Ocarina of Time. Whenever you punch, he punches you too.
I need to stop drinking. This is bad. This is a bad idea.
Zazel, is that you?
Azazel.
Roll initiative.
Punch yourself, roll initiative.
fucking, he dies. Fucking Azazel takes over.
We'll have a god on our side.
Or supposed god? You're not even sure. Like,
He's a demon. It's fine.
I'm just gonna assume he is from now
because
on.
he told you just some like fucking crazy incredulous tale.
It's okay, I believe it.
Yeah, as far as Andrel's concerned, he basically like ducked out of the party to go read fairy tales. Basically.
I thought you were looking at Oh, okay. Never. You're talking about me. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I didn't insight anything because Seth is kind of can't be bothered about it. Really.
So are we all back?
We're still missing Jay because
Oh,
we need to
okay.
call him a nerd.
Gotcha.
Jay, you're a nerd.
I mean, it's kind of in his title.
True.
Also, did you even bother to roll an inside check on the fucking Night Guardsman?
Well, oh yeah.
Oh,
she did.
me? Yeah, I rolled like a 25 or a 26.
Okay.
And he
As
had
soon
to
as
tell her
Remankly knew it was like Team A, I think like all of the checks were brought out.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. I rolled a
every
shit ton of
single
stuff. When I rolled like my 25 insight, one of the people on there in Team A wrote out, "Oh God, she knows."
She knows. It's like you see everything.
I also shot the Eldritch Blast, mostly to make him think I'm a warlock, but also to make Team A think that I shot an Eldritch Blast at him.
Wait, I'm gonna spook the fuck out of Team A. Just give me a sec.
I didn't hear a single thing you just said that you roboted great.
You're
Oh,
roboting for me.
I said I'm gonna spook the fuck out of Team A.
Yeah.
They put some in their
Are you
chat.
gonna put skeletons in their chat or something?
No.
He's gonna spam omelets in their chat.
Just spit off.
Yeah, spam those omelets.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Fucking
Sakari, you know how
fire.
everything's
I'm gonna
roboting?
kill you
That's
all.
why we were
I'm
in a
like,
different Discord last night.
This guy.
Now they're gonna be ultra spook.
That's what I'm doing.
Yes.
Oh god!
There we go.
See, Synchro loved it so much he just dropped his fork.
We know. Goddamn.
I'm just really happy that we have a assassin on our side now.
An assassin. No.
I'm just really happy we have to do that.
You know,
He's saying.
Is he a robot to anybody else? Or is it just me?
Or,
It's hard for me, but my connection's yellow right now.
yeah,
So that might be why.
Okay.
It's flickering in between for some reason.
I'm
yeah, mine was yellow. I just connected.
I'm at full green, so I don't know.
I'm at full
Green's
green
well.
as well. Everything.
Yeah, mine went back to full green, but it was.
It could
going
just
up
be
on normal
Discord
for a
servers
while.
being garbage.
It's Discord
Well,
API.
For
Yep.
like the past 2 months in Group 4, we've been having issues, so we'd have to go to Valar's server, and it'd be fine on Valar's server.
Yeah, it might be there's so many people in here. We're like destroying the bandwidth. You know what I mean?
We'll have to ask Shinobi where he's got it hosted when he comes back.
West Coast servers, guarantee it.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
Yeah, my ping is 55, so it has to be West Coast.
Yeah, I'm on West Coast and it's green, so
I'm green, but when I mouse over the bars, it says 55 MS. So
I mean, I'm green and I'm on East Coast, so like I'm
yeah,
not worried.
if you mouse
about it.
over it,
I
you're
think it's
50
not
plus,
so much
right?
where it's located as the connection from where you are to where the server's hosted.
Yeah, because I have
Yeah.
a 76. I have 76 MS, which is like
Yeah, that's
perfectly
east to west.
acceptable.
I have 55
Yeah.
from east to west, so
Fucking perfectly acceptable.
I don't know. Level 3 could be losing their mind like they were last week.
we're good once Shinobi gets back.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
We should totally kill him.
No, we would never do that. Why would we kill Donovan, who's never there?
Oh God,
He's never there. That is true. He's never fucking there. How?
God damn it.
Yes, Remickly, yes.
Like legit, if it meant that much to him, why did he bring it but decided to keep but decided not to bring his badge?
Because he didn't bring the badge because he wanted to blend in, and he immediately told me. Yeah,
Well,
are
if
you
it's that important,
He's
why
being
is he
an idiot.
bringing it? Why is he bringing that on his person? Like this guy's a complete nutter moron.
Kiwi is
and
the
I really hope we need him, and I really want to kill him.
the Discord overlay stream kit. Let me find
Because
the
he's a
link
new
real quick.
player, so I don't think he
Just
realizes.
for talking trash.
Well, I mean, like, I do
I'm
it too.
looking
It's
for
just
it
if
for
you're on
you,
the opposite side,
real
yeah,
quick.
it's fun to kill someone who's talking trash.
Here you go. It's
well,
this thing.
yeah, but
When you
he's
go in
also,
there, you can pick.
I mean, did anybody
Hold on, I'll just show it
inform
to you.
these geniuses that they're playing against all of the DMs?
so it's this
I mean,
site,
I thought it was.
and so you get a URL.
The whole thing
You go to
was.
install for
Yeah.
OBS. Like if I do this right here,
Well, to be fair,
and it brings
it's
this up, I got a
almost
voice
all of it is
widget.
his
I
fault
pick my
because
server, my
he's the
channel.
one who's like,
this
"Oh hey,
crap.
I'm Nightwatch," and just admitted to
So
everything.
He straight up, like, he just admitted to it, dude. It was like, what are you
yeah,
doing?
like he actually walked up and was like, "Hey yo, I'm a bard from Nightwatch," and I'm like, "All right." You're sitting inside of a mansion with a person who just presented you with a cultist mask and dagger.
And even out of character, you know, you're part of Beam B team. Like you're not A team at all.
Yeah, no, it's not a Chrome thing. You just plug it into OBS, and there's a
Like
as
even
a
out of character,
what is it
he
called?
fucked it up hard.
As
Like,
a
in character,
browser,
he fucked it up. Out of character,
think?
he fucked it up.
What's it called?
Like,
Yeah,
I
a
don't,
browser source.
I don't actually.
and you get a little
understand,
URL
like,
to
any
paste
of
in.
it anymore.
And so, like,
I
this
just,
is the
I don't care
URL
anymore.
that it gave
Like, I
me.
really don't.
I don't know what
Okay,
happens
he's
when I
new.
just paste it in.
His nay.
I don't know. Does it just
Yeah, it's
not
the fact
work
that
if
it's
I
like,
paste it
"Oh,
in?
I'm Nightwatch,"
Yeah,
to
so
like a random fucking person on the street.
you get a URL like
It's like,
this,
are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, like, I guess that like what works
and
sometimes.
that shows you all the
Not
different
with
speaking
everybody,
It's like,
stuff.
yeah,
or
totally when
whatever.
investigating a murder, you just walk up, it's like, "Hey, I'm a detective investigating this murder." It's like, oh yeah, it's totally not the murderer you're talking to.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
not like-
yeah. It's totally.
It's not like we took
So and
advantage
that
of him
they'll
or
show the
anything.
different names popping up, and you
I
can
mean, you
drag
kinda
and drop
did,
it
but,
onto
like,
your OBS,
why wouldn't
and it
you?
pops
Like,
up.
he
Yeah,
We're
it's
on
pretty
the
cool.
opposite team.
Yeah, well, it's not that you guys are like.
It's like
so,
right now we're
like,
talking about
let's dash the
thing I
notion
had
here
earlier.
that you versus them.
Earlier
It can
on,
be you versus them. You
I
could
had
make
a,
it that. It's not inherent.
still one-on-one interaction.
guys
So
could
we have
work
two
together.
teams. Let me
Like,
turn this
especially
down
on
real
this
quick.
like sort of situation. Like Nightwatch has resources you guys just
Bring
don't
them down
have.
slightly.
And you guys
So
have resources Nightwatch doesn't have.
we had a one-on-one
And there's
with them
cultists running around the
earlier.
city
We had like a
murdering
crossover. We have two teams. We have an A team and a B team. The A team plays basically the cops, and we're just a group of miscreants that are trying to investigate some murders. And I did a one-on-one crossover with them. And so one of them came and just like straight up said that they're from the police force and that they're a bard, and I got a bunch of information out of them, and I stole this egg from them. And this egg is important to the person's backstory. And he knows it's stolen, but he doesn't know who took it, and he suspects me, but he can't prove it. And I'm a noble, and in the noble quarter, they have no jurisdiction, so they can't come in there and like just steal from me. And so his character wants to kill me because I took something important to him.
Dash says you're a nerd.
So he's upset, and that's kind of the crossover. And next week, next Saturday, we're going to have a crossover event where both teams come together for the first time and interact. So it should be kind of fun because I took this from him. Like I leaned in for a kiss, and like I stole. So
Okay, so
yeah.
you guys are going to
Mesine Mansion.
4.
Only reason I want to go
Mesine
here
Mansion.
is
Is
I
he to
know
check
he's
for a
working on
book,
it.
which you're probably going to say is not there, so we can probably just.
Oh,
skip it.
you guys are gonna. Oh, well, if you guys.
Unless
are
there's
gonna
an option to find a book.
Yeah.
Is that even a thing that we could possibly even try
I
to
don't
find?
fucking know. Sure, fuck it.
Wait, didn't you have like a map made for my house?
Not yet.
What?
Working on it.
That's the only reason why I brought it up. I wanted to show off your handiwork.
I'm still working on it. Sorry,
I was
buddy.
trying to be nice.
I'm still working
In
on
progress.
it. It's a work in progress. Are you skipping the Mesine Mansion or no?
Can we find the book?
No, I think we should go to the Mesine Mansion.
Okay.
We're going to look for a book.
Okay, you're going to look for a goddamn book. Okay, you go to the library. This library is vast and large and full of terrors. What do you
Why
want?
is it completely dark in
That's-
here? Can I cast
Because-
light to light it up?
You could, and guess
And
what?
while
It's more
he's doing that,
darkness.
I'm going to use
That's more dark.
my detect magic and my fancy reading glasses to find all the things.
But
Yeah, I'll
isn't it
detect
as dark
magic
as my
is there,
soul?
didn't
Oh yeah, that's right. You do have like those fancy reading glasses that are like all the things.
Sakara, I want to sit down in a
Adaptation.
beanbag chair and like take a long rest or a short rest.
Trying to find that book here.
That book. Okay, so what are you guys looking for in particular? A book on what?
I'm looking for a book on ancient magical creatures
Fabergé egg.
and the divine.
When we walk in, Sakara, I'm just gonna look around and see if I notice anything out of place.
Yes.
Okay, so you walk in, you're looking for anything that may or may not be out of place.
I'm always looking for that.
Yeah.
So you lived there long enough. I mean, some things got knocked over, some things are a little out of place, but you're not sure to chalk it up to like whether that's fucking what you call it. Whether that's fucking when got like messed up when people were leaving, like because they all kind of like rushed out of there in a hurry. You know what I mean?
Can I roll an investigation just to see?
Yeah, definitely.
I should probably roll an investigation instead of perception. Sorry. Not that it mattered. They're both shit.
All this took 18s all around on everything for now.
I just see black.
That's fine.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no map.
normal.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no map right now. Sorry.
Power
perception-
imagination.
Investigation.
Power imagination.
You're probably you're probably like no, this stuff probably got like knocked over like when people were leaving. It's not concerning to you.
Well, they
I'm
look
going
through
to double
the.
check that though. I'm gonna have a quick look around before looking for a book.
While they go through the books and stuff, can I go back to where Broom's chambers are?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna have a look around, clear the building for a second, the main floor at least, part of the upstairs. Give me like 5 minutes of walking around.
Okay. Nothing really seems out of the ordinary.
All right. Back to look for a book then. After doing that for 5-10 minutes, clearing the building. Oh god, not again.
All right, so y'all are
Oh, no.
in my library.
Okay, so dig into the library books.
Anything about rare magical creatures, arcane, any like
Divine.
holy or necromancy book about creatures and stuff?
There's blasphemy galore in this library. What would you
Yes.
like to choose?
No,
Sure.
I can't be there to put the earmuffs on. No,
I'll take blasphemy for 500.
I can't
Yeah, I'll take
shelter.
blasphemy.
Oh, blasphemy for 500. Necromancers and why they are a thing.
Sweet summer child, I can't protect you.
That's literally the book title. Necromancers and why they are a thing.
Sure.
Okay then.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I would like to find the book on large, oversized Fabergé egg.
Oh. Abnormal eggs and what to do with them. There's no book like that, unfortunately. What you can find is a book on magical creatures thought lost.
Who finds that?
Olatar, because he's got the speed reading glasses.
Okay.
Magical creatures thought lost.
Yep.
I pull the book off the shelf and open it.
Okay. It's got pictures and rough descriptions of like basically like creatures that were really bizarre in structure. One of them has like the body of a lion, but like its tail is a snake. It's got a fucking griffin head. It's a griffin. You've got weird creatures that look like women, but they've got like talons for legs and like wings.
That's my fetish. What?
It's a harpy.
No, not mine. Sorry.
Harpies. Ah.
But you don't know that. These creatures don't exist.
Other
You've never
than-
seen
does
them.
it say they're harpies?
Says they're harpies. Then you've got fucking like really, really like fucking massive creatures that are like the size of like fucking like mountain ranges, and they're like giant centipedes. That would be a Remoraz. Those things are awful. Hate those things.
Yep.
So you found a monster
Face
anyway,
those.
once
those are
again.
fun.
Okay. I'll look through and see if I can speed read through and see if there's anything that's interesting that hatches from egg.
Some things hatch from egg. Remorazes hatch from eggs. Hydras hatch from eggs.
We want something that's divine, though.
Nothing really divine. This is mostly just monsters. Creatures that are like awful and that like basically just like murder you.
One of those like
character
really
I think
good,
I
like
know
good
what it is,
alignments
but
already.
I'm not gonna say it.
What?
I think I know what the egg is. Out of character though.
You keep that shit to yourself.
So I am.
But why? But why you gotta ruin my mojo?
I'm sorry, I read through the monster man. I'm sorry.
Why you have to be so rude?
I had a creature in our group 2 campaign that was like that. That's why.
Why you do this? Why the fuck?
That's why. So I was like, oh yeah, that thing.
Whoa, bro.
It's probably
Whoa, bro.
that.
That was a
Stop
bit.
it.
That was
Stop
that
it
was a bit.
now.
That
No.
was,
Alright.
you're
Oh,
like
might actually be your
Consuela.
type.
So
What the fuck is Hydra going on about?
I'm gonna say, well, there's a bunch of interesting things in here.
Mr.
I hope to
Dragon
never
O'Neill.
meet any of them in person.
Anything about the divine creatures?
Nope.
Damn.
That was gonna be my next thing to look for. Can I find a book about divine creatures?
I will point to the Bible.
yeah. Yes.
That's about people, not creatures.
You don't really find much in the rest of that library. It's just like a bunch of just random books that the church would consider heresy. It looks like there was kind of like this family like collected it, basically. Like all of the stuff on the occult.
What was your family fucking into? Jesus Christ.
Time to burn down this family's house.
What? Don't my house down.
Blasphemy all around.
It's
Burn it all.
fucking heresy.
Yeah, looks like Brem has had some interesting pastimes.
Oh, so Brem's room, right? Looks the same as you left it.
Of course it does. It's protection by a high level freaking. It's a wizard's room. No one's
I
fucking
can come
listening to
in
shit.
like freely, right? It's not gonna
Yeah,
affect
you
me.
can walk all the way around the room. You like walk in there, you kind of like check things out to make sure that like nothing's changed. Like you're looking for stuff that may have changed position or whatnot. But like nothing's really like out of
fuck?
position.
Does he?
Fuck, Wolf.
Are there any
Shut up and just watch.
Are there any books that I might be able to find that he would have himself that would relate to this sort of thing?
Wolf,
Wolf,
stop! The man's had enough. The man's had enough.
What are we doing in this fucking
I just
general chat?
I look over at Discord and I'm very confused.
I'm so confused.
Just scroll up like maybe 6 messages. That's it.
What am I doing?
Fucking Wolf.
I'm sorry.
I help me weekly.
All right, so
I love this chapter's just like, what the fuck are we doing?
I'm gonna look around the I'm gonna look around Brem's room, and I'm going to see if there are any kind of books that he would be keeping to himself for reading, or for his information that might relate to the egg, such as
Reading class is not included. Shut the fuck, Wolf. You're out.
such
Wolf,
as
I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting you off.
So, are there any kind of books anywhere that would be magical that might relate to the like anything type of like divine creature or any kind of magical creature? Sort of what they're looking for, but more specifically in Brim's area. So I can assume they're like more geared towards that kind of thing.
Fuck. No, not really.
Are there any artifacts or items that I could take from Brim's room that might help us, like magical items?
There's a ring.
Okay. Can I tell anything about the ring? Can I tell
you
this
have-
magical?
Do you have detect magic?
Can I roll Arcana?
Do you have detect magic?
No.
Then
No,
no.
2 of us in the other room do.
Okay, I'll take
I
the
believe
ring.
we ritual casted that too.
I'm not gonna put it
Oh,
on.
I have the power. I have the power.
Actually, let's see here. I'm going to drop the ring into like a little baggie.
Okay.
I'm not going to touch the ring. And I'll take it. I'll grab the ring and I will bring it back to the party. And I will walk up to Alatar and say, Alatar, see if there's anything special about this ring.
Okay, give me a moment.
It's magical.
No. What kind of magic is it?
It's the good shit.
Which good shit?
It's the good shit.
It's the drug kind. Gets you high.
No, it's a ring of spell.
Awesome.
Oh, sweet, another one.
I'll put it in my pocket.
I know all the good shit.
But I thought we were like done this campaign. I have like 20
you can
rings of
have it
counters.
back if you want to, but you sold the last one.
It might come in handy. And besides, it got us something very valuable before. It might get us something very valuable again.
Assuming you don't trade it off to the bad guys.
I don't think the goblin is a bad guy.
But he is the goblin.
He's a goblin. You expect any different?
You
That's
guys are in
racist.
the Mesine mansion, or do I have to spew out more random book titles?
We are leaving to go to Precinct 4.
Okay.
Team needs a meeting. Precinct 4.
And I will lock the door as I leave, Sakara.
Okay, good stuff.
Hey!
Sure.
My hood's way up, and I'm just like, not trying to be sneaky, but just hood's up. I don't like these.
Oh,
Hiding
you
my
need
face.
tokens.
There's
Do you
something
need
wrong.
tokens? Should I give you tokens? You want tokens?
Not really. It doesn't matter.
I don't care about tokens.
Can I kill? Okay, am I?
We can
kill?
use the power of imagination, okay?
Okay. So you guys walk into the front here, and there's a desk sergeant. You kill the fucking desk sergeant. So I actually have these guys actually statted out now, and I can actually like just grab these on command,
Nice.
basically. Okay, it's that motherfucker. Okay. I mean, I can just rotate the names too. It's great. I love it. Kill me. Why did I do this to myself?
But make a character sheet.
No, just fucking sit down and stat out basically everything you're ever gonna fucking run into. There's a
That's
desk
bitch.
sergeant.
I don't see any. Scared.
It's right fucking here.
What?
Oh, I can't do shift ping. Fuck.
Oh, should zoom in to see this. Oh, he's sitting on the chair. Okay.
I tried to shift ping. It
Fantastic.
didn't work. Oh, we don't have a meeting, do we?
So we're gonna walk
No, you don't really have a meeting.
in. Am I good to walk in?
I mean, you can walk. Yeah, you can walk up to the desk
Yeah,
sergeant.
I'm gonna go to the desk sergeant.
I'm also staying back a bit, quite a bit.
No, but
I'm chilling outside the precinct.
Citizen.
Hi, I'm here to speak with your captain.
Do you have a meeting?
I do. He should be expecting us.
She should be expecting you.
Or I guess the captain should be expecting you. Sorry. I'll just say the captain.
Captain should be expecting you. Who might you be, ma'am? And he's like looking through paperwork, like frantically, like, fuck, did I actually forget a meeting? Like, what's going on here?
I'll just be like, does the name more grain have any ring a bell to you?
is my church part District 4? My chapter?
What?
The
Is your
chapter of my church.
Oh, your local chapter that you're
Yeah.
part of? Like, no, it's District 3.
Damn. I'm trying to remember which one it was in.
So he's like more grain. That rich dude. Yeah, I guess he rings a bell. I'm sorry, I can't find the paperwork. It's been pretty hectic here recently. We just got recently attacked. I'm sure your meetings.
It's
I'm
very
sure-
important. It's very
I
important.
like to.
Yeah, I'm sure your meeting's just fine. It's probably all in order. It's somewhere here, and I just don't know where it is.
It's
You can
understandable.
go on out.
It's been a lot of chaotic castle. It's fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll escort you on up. Do you? And he kind of like looks out like at you guys. He's like, guys, are they coming with you? Like,
They can come. They'll be good.
okay, all right. Well, then we'll go take you on up, and he kind of like leads you guys like to the staircase, and like helps you guys up the staircase.
I'll give him a nice little smile and like a curtsy. and I'll tap on the captain's door.
Okay, you head up to the upper floor of the precinct. So the men that are sitting around these desks are the lieutenants. As you kind of come up the stairs, they all kind of give you a look, like from whatever they're working on at their desks, and they eye you up and down. One of them goes to say something to you right as you like move straight to the captain's door.
Yeah.
You guys move into the. You knock at the captain's door, and the captain's just like, "Come in."
I'll walk in and give a nod.
Oh, did I have a meeting?
I'm gonna produce the symbol of what are we? Or are we the second sons?
We're
You are
second
the
sons.
Second son.
Wait, yes, we are, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, double checking. I'm gonna flash her the symbol of the second sons. Say what Brain sent us.
She'll put her fucking like fingers to her lips and go, "Shut the door.
And I shut it.
Lock it."
I locked it.
And I'm going to stand in front of the door, being missing. Just like back to the door inside.
Now there's a arm latch, and you'll see it like it's like basically like a drop bar. So like if you put that down, no one will be able to hear us. Okay, speak freely. What do you need? Now, to give you a little bit of this corner office here, the chairs are really nice. When I say like really nice, like they're up to your standards.
I mean,
Like,
she's on Morgraine's payroll, so I assume that.
She's actually got plants in here.
I like
those
the
are
plants.
actual living plants.
I'll make a comment about the plants and say like I'll just mention how nice they are.
Oh yeah, they're. Oh, it's crazy. Druids come in here all basically every day and just like keep them alive. By the way, that is a fully stocked bar.
I'll
Offers,
glance over at the rest of you and say, "Feel free."
Yeah, she kind of like motions to the bar. It's like, drinks, anybody?
I'm gonna find a chair and keep perusing the book.
Sure, I guess.
Where's my fucking son? Okay, goddamn.
I'll walk forward to her and say, "We were told that you might have information that could help us."
By the way, that's the captain. I just uploaded her picture in BT.
Oh,
Nice.
why?
Nice.
Why you guys do this to me?
Oh.
Don't you look like a
That's
ruffian?
great.
By the way, for those of you that are in the room, whether you might actually be into women or not, she has a 20 charisma.
Wow.
Damn!
I thought she was a fighter of some sort.
She has a 20 charisma. She is she is easily the most attractive woman you have ever seen in your entire life.
Andrel's a weak man.
No,
He is instantly smitten.
he's a weak man.
And it's like every time she talks, it's like silver comes off her tongue.
No, Alatar's not phased. He's more interested in
Of
the
course he's
book.
not.
Yeah, Andrel's just got like a huge smile on his
He's
face,
too
like
old
so
for
much
that
so that
shit.
he doesn't even like say anything. He's just like, big
Do I
dumbass.
notice him react this way?
Yeah, you know he's cheesing. He's cheesing hard.
Sira just rolls her eyes.
Yeah, it's you know.
And
But do I
Sira
owe the
will
pleasure?
apologize for how they're acting.
It's okay. We're all part of the same group here. It's fine. It's nice to be flaunted at. So, what do I owe to the pleasure?
So I introduce myself, Sira Mesine family. You have the proof as normal.
I sent may have sent men to investigate your mansion. I hope they didn't cause any problems.
I mean, there were some things knocked over, but whatever. That's something we can't make up for later.
Okay, very much. So,
So what do you
What
know
brings you
about
here?
what we know?
the investigation, the cult.
Yes. What do you know about
Well,
it?
we've been working all night. In fact, we've been working so hard. The reason why she'll motion past the door. We're the only people here. Is because our entire workforce is a little overworked. So we told them to take a break. We can hold the fort down for now. So it's just us girls, really. She kind of like just laughs. Oh, so what do we know? A lot, actually. The Crow family.
Yes, Crow family. Lord Crow definitely involved.
Yeah, Lord Crow. We don't know quite the extent in which he's involved, but he's definitely involved. Yes.
Do you know about my encounter with him? My conversation.
I do not. Do tell.
So I was able to have a conversation with him in the park, and he brought one of his bodyguards.
She'll like motion her hand real quick. By the way, this is off the record. Just
Yeah, and it's like
you're in a police station.
I know, but I trust her.
Yeah. She just has to make that statement. Okay,
Yeah.
so keep going.
So I met with him, and during my conversation, found that he had recently changed over his kitchen staff, and in the process of
Yes, we did
him,
make that.
of him speaking to me, I discerned that he was holding information back. And in the process of the conversation, it was revealed that he had brought with him a number of cultists as an ambush, and that he has direct involvement and at least knowledge of the cult running out of the Crow family.
Okay, that's a bit more than we knew. We knew that Lord Crow was involved. We just didn't know quite that involved. We did know that he had recently changed his his kitchen staff, but do you know why he changed his kitchen?
He didn't really go too much into detail about that.
Didn't he say the staff left?
Yeah, they said they
did
left.
leave. Not under their own volition.
In body bag.
Quite literally.
Wonderful. I mean, that is their mentality, right? We know about their family. We know what they're known for.
Yes, we do know about that, but we didn't know they were going to be quite that brazen about it. They left, basically just killed them and dumped them into the alley, like near their house. Like it was just thing. Like we weren't going to notice.
Maybe that was the point. Maybe they want you to notice. Maybe they want you involved. Maybe it's unsafe for you.
So that they could recruit these cultists? I don't quite understand their motives, but how they got from there to here is not my concern. It's
We've actually spoken with one of the cultists.
Oh, you have. We have two. They're quite the chatty folk.
They are. Did you know that they voluntarily take the mark?
Yes. That's so weird. They know they're going to die. Why would you?
Perhaps they don't know they're going to die. Perhaps it's just an unfortunate side effect when their job is done.
Or maybe they do, and it's just fanaticism. No.
That just happened.
No, she'll kind of motion to Azara. No offense.
Yeah. Cultists are always stupid. Never know exactly what they're trying to do. Motivations are always iffy at times.
Right.
And I'll say to Amora, I'm like, don't mind her. She has a thing about heresy. Just be careful around her.
The whole of the church is the thing about heresy, my dear. It's actually quite entertaining.
Yes.
Andro kind of pipes up for the first time and just says, "Apologies, cleric, but perhaps it means death in this life and life in another." And he just shrugs.
So, like the afterlife, then.
Perhaps. I do not know.
Perhaps they believe that the mark gives them unbelievable power, and it does, and their bodies just cannot handle it, and then kills them. Like, I'm not quite sure on what the mark.
What we do know is that they have a. We do know that they use some kind of power to track individuals down and remotely kill them. We've seen it twice. Once through a ring, and once with a another individual that seemed to just drop before us, and a mark was on his back, and this is becoming a kind of a common thread.
Yes, they attacked us here at the precinct. It was quite the interesting.
Yes, so I've heard.
Adventure that it was quite the interesting excursion they did. I don't think that it was a show of force, really. I assume it's because none of my men have been swayed to their side, or at least I would hope not.
When did the attack happen?
Sira's going to have a really somber face.
Ago. Well, actually, a day ago.
Sira's going to have a really somber face. This is Jules, right? He's going to say, "I'm very sorry for your loss." Sergeant Jules?
Yeah, he was a good man. Quite versed in the arcane arts. Valuable asset to our precinct. Unfortunately, now that's all gone.
Attacked by what, 20 some odd men? Masked and daggers?
Well, it was more like ambushed by two of them. We believe that this is the interesting part. So there's a drug up there on the market. You know, I'm sure you know all about drugs.
Oh, the psycho drug.
Yes, psycho
Are you saying
deer.
that just become a street rat?
Yes, actually.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not wrong, but
Oh,
mean,
okay.
it's true,
I
it's
just
Speak to
assumed
that.
I just assumed you had knowledge of the areas in which you lived in. Like I meant no offense by it.
no, I'm just giving you a hard time.
I'll say to Amara that yes, I know of a place where it might be obtained.
Yes, apparently, Psycho Deer has been very unpopular as of late because of the horrible side effect that one would gamble with. See, the problem is you either take Psycho Deer, feel absolutely no pain, and become just an unstoppable killing machine for 5-15 roughly, which is great when you're trying to kill a night watchman, rob a large chain of stores, just do any sort of like physical violence onto somebody without really much repercussion to yourself until the drug wears off, of course.
Perhaps the
problem-
cultists are being drugged with it, so they don't know what's
Well-
happening.
Well, the problem is we believe they're drugging the victims with it.
It's understandable.
Because if you can't feel any pain, how would you feel the mark and the puncture wound that's already killed you until the drug wears off?
Very true.
In which case you die, because now the drug's worn off.
So it's a numbing
And-
agent.
Yes, they're using it as a numbing agent to apply the mark to them at night and heal it enough so that they would notice it because, you know, they're poor. They don't exactly have mirrors in their house. So they put on a shirt that's dirty and, you know, they haven't bathed in a while, so they really don't notice anything. And then they go to work and they die. Because the mark's been on them for 8-9 hours at this point.
So do you have an understanding of how long it usually takes before the mark takes effect? Around 8 or 9 hours, you say?
Yeah, well, most of our victims led a very normal life until they died. So we're assuming that sometime in the night is when the cultists applied the mark. Now, we have narrowed down that a cultist or a member of the cult, we're not sure if it is a mage or whatnot, has to be present for the mark to be activated.
Interesting.
And once the mark is activated, well, it kills the host.
Well, last time we encountered the one of the cultists that had the mark on them, we were currently actively looking for magic, and all of a sudden it just triggered, and he died.
Yes, that
obviously
is
they-
curious. We have our mages working on that, but I have no answers for that, unfortunately. I would just assume that it's just some innate magical device that has an activation agent and then makes it magical, but that doesn't seem quite likely. Or maybe magic is produced into it and that's what activates it.
I'll probably assume it's maybe a keyword or a time limit then. That would
Yeah.
trigger the effect.
But it would be an incredibly long time limit. You would have to make it an incredibly long time limit if you were to wait for them to fall asleep and then hit them with a numbing agent and then, do your work and then leave. Like you'd have it would have to be like what, a 9-hour activation time? Like who wants to wait for that?
Well, when you
Certainly
don't
not fanatical cultists is what I'm getting at.
You never know what cultists will try to do. They're always crazy.
They
mean,
are
if-
crazy, but
if word crow's involved, it doesn't seem like the crows really care much about other people.
no,
The more
they really
cruel, the
don't.
better.
So we also have we don't quite understand what the marks do, but we have an understanding of what they are trying to achieve. It's some sort of doomsday cult. Trying to bring
Yes.
about the end of the world of this realm by merging it with another one, and we're assuming the mark is the key.
Bring about Olgath, if you will.
God of
Okay.
aberrations.
Okay.
Heresy.
Yes,
It
our
sounds-
resident
that-
mage here knows all about it, don't you, Alatar? You read the book?
Yeah.
Had information about it, right?
Book?
I'm gonna turn to Azara and do like the earmuff thing, and
There's a
say,
She just kind of
Are
like
you-
giggles. She just kind of giggles when you do that. It's like I really wish that would just help. everything.
You know, I can still hear you.
Anyway, Alatar,
Have to keep the heresy out somehow.
I still heard it. Synchro?
Synchro? Hello?
Secret's dead.
Oh, fuck. GG. Rip.
Oh, I had just muted my other mic.
Nice.
Oh, rough.
Yeah.
Yes, you know about Olgoth, right?
Obviously.
book.
What do I know about Olgoth?
Obviously, I know everything about all that. I mean, you literally, like, what do you want to know?
I don't know. What's relevant?
What's relevant here? Like, he once, like, okay, so, like, there was a war, the gods sealed him away in his realm, and there's, like, nothing that can, like, break him free of, like, that ensnarement. But, you can still pull shit from the void here to this realm via the marks. You have to get 5 marks. 5 complete marks and it opens the gate.
Oh, fuck. That's bad.
Welp.
It's like, well, that,
Relevancy. So Captain's like, okay, so what's a complete mark then? Is
I'm
there
gonna,
a difference?
I'm gonna present the complete mark to her.
Oh dear, that's not good.
yeah,
What
we
do you
already
know
know
of
of one.
this?
Do you know of any? Jerk.
We found one. Much like that.
Where?
No, he's already been disposed of, but he was a cultist.
Where? Was it at a inn? Or
No.
tavern?
I'm gonna
Honestly,
try
it
to.
was-
Can I try to charm her?
She starts digging through. She opens the top drawer of her desk and she takes out like a stack of papers, probably about like 17 inches thick. And she starts leafing through them like really quickly, and she's digging through them very quickly. And she goes, "Here, it was a back alley, about 4 miles away. And he's just found dead in the back alley. And when they investigated it, like when the patrol group investigated it, and they turned him about, they realized he was dead. So they called the physician, and when the physician got there, they removed his clothing to see what had killed him, and lo and behold, the mark."
So we know of at least 2 of these complete marks then.
And what did your group suspect of the
My
mark?
group? Well, keep it on the down low, ma'am.
Sira
our group-
smiles.
My precinct knows about the cultists. They know everything about the cultists. I've had 100% transparency with all of my officers. We got attacked in the open by these people, so we have to be able to identify them and understand their motives if we're to combat them at our fullest potential. They don't know everything. I've kept some things, some things I didn't know, but obviously they're not going to need to know that, about the full mark. If they just see the mark, or at least the partial one, they'll know that they're occultists. So I'm assuming that they'll have the mental capacity, I hope, I pray, as she makes a little praying gesture towards Azara, that they have the mental acuity to understand that the full mark is still the half mark, and they should take care of it. That being said, that means there's 2 out of 5, which means we are not winning this war.
Sira's gonna look and say out of 5.
Well, yes, Alatar said that you need 5, correct?
Yes, takes 5 to open the gate.
So it's 2 out of 5. So we're not winning this war. So I propose an interesting deal, if you would.
Sira's ears perk up.
Oh, what kind of deal are you offering?
I believe we've come across some information on a one Melinda Mesine,
Yes, go on.
your sister. She's being
Yes.
held captive by the crows. She's still alive.
I'm gonna produce my list and say I know.
Right. We have visual confirmation.
Ow.
We saw her being transported by carriage in the sleeping hours, well into the sleeping hours, from one district warehouse in District 2 to the Crows estate, a day ago. Actually, it was almost right around the time we were attacked.
So it was a diversion.
Yes, that would actually make sense now as to why they would throw their lives away like that. It was diversion to make sure that we didn't see that, but we did see.
Yeah, did you see if she was willingly going with them or unwillingly?
No. Night Watchmen tried to give chase, but they were grievously
Unable to
wounded by
confirm?
Yeah, they confirmed that it was her. Well, they didn't confirm that it was her. They got a good description of her, which matches the description that we have of your sister. But like, she was tied up, thrashing about, screaming for help. Night Watchmen got upon the carriage and attempted to stop it. They killed one of the 3 horses in an attempt to slow the carriage down, but it raced off around a corner, nearly toppling itself, and was gone out of sight. So
You nearly killed my sister.
well, if it had toppled, I doubt that she would have been killed, but probably seriously injured. But we
Injured
would've
but not
recovered her.
killed
Yeah,
easily.
injured but not killed easily. But I feel we would have recovered her. So I'm regrettably saying I'm sorry we did not recover her. We had a chance and we messed it up.
Sira's gonna look at her like really stern face and say, "So you owe us. You have to help us save her."
Yes, this is why I was proposing it. It
is kind of their job.
I have a squad of men, new, but they are very promising as they have been the lead investigators in most of this. They know most of the inner dealings of this cult, and they've had the most exposure to it. So I'm going to lend them to you for the raid.
Are we in charge?
I don't want to say you are in charge, but they will operate outside of the realm of Night Watch. We'll say that. As in, you won't have to
Interesting.
worry about arresting people first.
Can we have something from you to prove that if they question it?
Yes,
I have suspicions of who these are, and
I will
my
give you a writ.
experience.
I will give you a writ. I will put it all in writing and tell them that you are operating independently of them, and they are working independently of you. If you two so happen to have a common goal, then so be it. But they aren't Night Watchmen when they're there.
And for our protection?
And for your protection, you are exempt from any sort of laws that may inhibit you from taking justice. Because here's the thing, Lady Mesine. We have no jurisdiction in the noble quarter.
Sira smiles when she says that.
And so the nobles make up the rules out there. So whatever you all do to each other, we honestly don't care.
Sometimes it's for the better.
In this case, it is.
Until it leaves the noble quarter. And then
Until it leaves the noble quarter, in which case it is our problem, which is why we are giving you a squad. Now, I've also assembled another squad that is capable of running the perimeter for you, if you would like. If you have your men that you would like to run the perimeter, I am okay with this. But I can muster up a second squad that could run the perimeter and make sure no one escapes alive.
Sira's going to turn to Seth and say, "What do you think?" Wait, Seth said, "Be right back." That's awkward.
No, the bloody gauntlet's gone, so
I'll just play up from the background. I agree
that
with
is
that.
literally why I wanted to
I agree.
ask Seth, because of the bloody gauntlet thing. Crap.
yeah, it's like, well, currently, much as we're aware, Morgan doesn't have any men unless he hires them.
So
it's like, well, be best if we take at least the squad you're offering. If we see if we can wrestle up maybe some more people to improve the perimeter.
And is there any sort of artifacts or things that we could have that might help us at the time of need? And Sira's going to kind of laugh and say, "Is it any way we could be deputized?"
You'd have to go to Officer Academy, unfortunately. I don't think any of you are cut out for that kind of work.
You'd be surprised.
Sira's
I'm sure you're all very capable.
Sira's going to look at Captain Amara and say, But after all, with the proper attire, I mean, she's gonna look at her. I'll look at Captain Moore and say, "Look at how great you look with your badge and your outfit. Wouldn't we all look great with our own badge?"
I think you would all look spectacular, but you'd have to earn it, and I honestly actually don't have a supply of them. It's the academy that hands them away. So,
but you could request them, and after all, we have provided you with information you didn't know. Haven't we proven ourselves
Yes.
already?
And I have proven myself, given you information you didn't quite know. Now I believe our exchange is equal, and I'm also giving you men.
Speaking of
I don't get anything for that
information
persuasion
you
roll?
didn't know,
Oh, that is a solid persuasion roll. Let me
Wait,
drop
and
her
I
up.
will bardic inspiration it for 28.
That is a
Jesus.
solid persuasion.
Do we even know when this raid's happening? So
Whenever you guys you're setting it up right now. Like you guys get to
Yeah.
choose when the raid's going to happen. Like
I was
right
wondering if there was a set time.
No,
yeah,
it is-
yeah,
Tomorrow,
yeah. You could
yeah.
set it. You could set it up whenever you want. I'm just saying.
but if we wanted
We go.
It'll
the
probably
night
happen
shift,
next
we wanted the
session,
night
so.
squad,
Yeah, I know next session, but
squad to beat the other group. We need to wait till next week.
we don't have to have them.
We don't need their help.
What a roll!
Ooh.
that's a wisdom save.
Yep. Oh.
Wait,
okay.
what did you roll?
It'd
20?
be insight, honestly. But
Would it be-
Yeah,
I'm
it'd
just
be
gonna make it a
insight.
win. Fuck it. Get away.
Same
Fuck it,
thing.
roll insight.
No, fuck it. Roll insight. Okay, sure. We'll
Ins-
fucking roll insight.
Insight is a whiz save.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be worse. So
I had 28,
28.
so
So
Got
there you go.
28.
I just like the rules being followed. Okay, guys, come on.
Okay, guys. Rules lawyer.
Yeah, no, guys,
She wouldn't be able to even make it because she only has a maximum of 27.
Yeah, I know.
So she's like, okay, here's what I can do for you. All right. Since you're friends with Morgraine, obviously you support the cause.
Sira like raises her fist.
I have interesting intel on something that could be useful to you in the future, should you choose to take it. A recruitment opportunity, if you would.
Yes,
Would you like it?
absolutely.
Sure, Morgraine would be pleased. There's a city. I'm sure you know all the cities, right?
Yes.
The city of Merrick.
Wonderful
our
little town.
Basically our neighbors. Well, it seems they've fallen on hard times. As it would appear that the commoners had, I guess, finally had enough of living how they lived, and
A revolt.
yes, and they pushed Night Watch out of the city. They killed all the nobles.
Well, that's
and the
just
Lord
unacceptable.
And the Lord Regent is nowhere to be found.
You want us to restore order to the city?
Not necessarily. I want you guys to sum up why. I don't want you to restore order to the city. In fact, I could really care less, honestly. I mean, Night Watch didn't do their job, obviously. So, I mean, it falls on them to retake order in the city.
Sira will give a smile and say, "Not all the Night Watch are as competent as you. Trust me, I know."
I'm starting to realize that slowly, day by day. It makes it hard to fully support a cause that you constantly see failing around you. However,
Sira will give a smile and say, "I can give you some names if you'd like."
I'll be okay. I'm sure I'll find them soon enough. And then they won't be a problem anymore. Now, what I want to know is, why would they do that?
You want us to investigate and report back?
I don't want you to investigate and report back. I'm sure Morgraine would be not very pleased, but he would be intrigued as to what might be over there, and I'm sure the cause would benefit from investigating this
Sounds wonderful.
Because if the cause does investigate this and say perhaps they are of a similar mind to us, we could have a whole city of followers, potentially.
The more the merrier.
The more the merrier, and we could accelerate our plans for the future.
Sounds like a plan.
It does sound like a plan. Planned well enough for you?
Of course.
And this way you get to also, with noble quarters now empty, I'm sure you could make your own estate. A home away from home.
It's always good to have one. And Sira will smile and say, Zane Mansion is always open if you'd ever need a place to go.
Oh, thank you very much, Lady Mesine. My quarters are always open if you would ever like. They're not as quite as nice as yours, but I make do.
Sira will make
That's-
Sira will make a comment about the plants, about how they're not really nice.
Oh yes. They're a nightmare. Trust me. Don't like if you ever get them like this, and she'll kind of like motion at both of the plants. Just make sure that like you actually have a druid that is like on staff basically, because having them comment. Druids don't have really a good sense of time. They come at the most random hours to
Sira
do.
will make notes.
So if we're going to have fresh plants, make sure you have a druid on staff that's tending to them quite regularly, because they simply just don't have proper sense of time, and it's quite annoying.
Sira will thank her for the advice and say perhaps we could have a girls' night out one day and talk more about this.
Yeah, absolutely. I would very much enjoy your company. Your compatriots are always welcome to join us at any time as well.
The big stupid grin returns.
Sira just rolls her eyes again.
So, holy shit, boys! I forgot it's daylight saving time.
Yep.
It went from 2 a.m. to 1 a.m. Fuck me.
Yo, it's
Yes, it's
time
a-
travel
Oh,
time.
Lord.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it is.
did. I was like gonna say at the beginning of the session we could go later, but like considering like basically what's up next is the raid, it's like, we can't do much more. So.
This is gonna be awesome.
We got this.
And that's where we're gonna stop, boys.
Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
Seriously?
Feels
kidding.
bad.
What?
I'm kidding. God
I was
damn.
like, my God, what are we doing?
You're eating your mic. Stop it.
If you actually want to go to bed, like, don't.
No.
Say that
Well, I've
part.
had like 2 hours of sleep.
It's fine. We'll be
So-
fine.
It's pretty
We'll
rough.
go for a
Alright.
little bit longer, not too much longer. 23.
Well, it's just like, we usually play till 3, which means now we technically still have to play till 2. Yeah. So, all right. So you have it all set up. You've got now. All there really is to discuss is when do you want this to happen?
If we return to Morgraines, is Amelia back?
No, not yet.
It'd probably be a little while, wouldn't it? We could always still investigate that warehouse.
We
said
can
that-
investigate the warehouse. We can investigate the drug den.
That's
Oh,
true.
you still have the drug den.
We could go talk to the church.
Yeah, I could pick up some
You very well
supplies.
could talk to.
But the drug den might have a fight for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to kill something.
Okay,
God
drug
damn it! Don't make me fucking make a drug den real quick.
We're doing it. We're drug denning.
Kill the druggies!
Besides, it would be good for us to have some of the drug to know what to look out for.
All of the drug.
Is
Or
that
we-
social inequality I hear?
We could just
Smite!
get jumped in the,
Jesus
in the
Christ.
coke alleys.
What if we don't take the coke alleys?
Well, then that's boring, and you're being a pussy.
Mr. Sira,
I just assumed we always take the
your
cook alleys
guest
do it.
as
last
there.
night.
Let's coke alley it.
Okay, actually, do you want to rewind real quick and ask Seth the question you wanted to ask before he went BRB?
Oh, is Seth returned from the dead?
No,
From the
I was
ethos?
not here. No.
Welcome back, Seth. Are you okay with us using some additional manpower from the Night Watch in our raid on the crows to watch the perimeter?
I mean, no offense, Amara, but I'm not a big fan of Night Watch. Most people here are completely incompetent, and I'm not a fan of them.
Ooh. So, How does she respond to that?
Doesn't mean.
I mean,
We'll see them.
To be fair, she's already admitted that a lot of her people are incompetent. So
No, she's admitted that fellow factions are kind of incompetent. Her people, she has full faith in, sort of.
As what she thinks. They're competent.
Sort of.
No, she says she prays they're competent. She doesn't actually know. Well,
If we
do
need-
you?
that's
Well,
fine.
I can provide them, but if you have your own men, like I said, feel free. Just tell me one way or another. You're going to get the squad, guaranteed, to help you out on the interior. They may be more of a use than you may think. But as for the outside, I mean, anybody could really provide outside perimeter.
Wouldn't hurt to have a few more.
Unless you have, since we had to bury most of your men, Seth. Well, don't really have much choice of the matter.
I mean, whatever.
I guess burn.
We could always try the church. I think we should try there.
You
The
could,
drugs.
in fact, always try the church.
Church would probably gladly provide some men, or to secure the perimeter.
Sira's
Miss
going to
Sira.
speak up and say, I believe the Night Watch could provide something that we may not be able to. They are used to being a group.
They also have those badges as well, easy to catch someone.
And Sira will sign and say, yes, those badges.
Oh, those badges are.
Said they're given out to all the recruits, so
Well,
for whoever graduated the academy.
Some of them are very willy-nilly in how they use them.
well, yes. I mean, once you graduate the academy, they do give you the badge, but it's like I said, it's like very. I don't know. It's very. You're right. Very hit or miss. Like sometimes you get quality night watchmen, like my lieutenants out there. Sometimes you don't.
And Sira will kind of look up and say, yes, like Drake.
Drake. Why have I heard that name before?
He,
Is he an officer here?
Sira will shrug and say, either way, keep an eye on him.
I will, Lady Mesine. I'm not quite sure what you're getting at, though.
There was a spook that appeared.
It's a ghost.
Oh my God.
Spoopies.
Was it a
Yeah, I got a picture. I got a picture for that.
So
Well, that's a skeleton. Never mind.
as you all leave, Sira will step back in and just tell her that that some of her people have quite a big mouth and trust too easily. And we'll mention to her that her people need to be careful coming into the noble quarter during the sleeping hours, not wearing any identifiable marks and asking too many questions. It could have ended poorly. And she's gonna smile. It's like, but I'm kinder than that.
Oh,
That's the wrong one.
okay. I understand.
She's just gonna give a smile and say, "It was nice to meet you. Hopefully, I'll be
There's-
seeing you again."
It was a pleasure. I hope to make sure that our alliance stays fairly strong.
I'm sure it will.
I hope it does. All right. Well, I will make sure that all the paperwork is filed and ready for all of you when at the most convenient time.
Zero, give a curtsy and be off.
Okay.
Are we drug dealing or denning?
Drug
Are you-
den. Drug den.
I just like to kill some cultists or something.
Yeah, or cultists killing.
Are you cultist killing? Okay, fine. You're going.
Any
to the
cultists nearby?
So we're all leaving then? Nothing happens when we leave?
Yeah, well, I guess, tomorrow night we would try to raid.
What do you mean nothing happens, Shinobi?
No, I'm wondering. We just leave and we go to the drug den, right? That's it. We're not going anywhere else. We're not going to go to on the way to
Are we
the.
gonna- Are we
you
going to the
have-
drug den, or are we going to do the raid?
No, we're going to do the raid next week.
Yeah, raid is next week.
Okay.
Raid
do
is
we wanna
okay.
call
So
it
like
here?
canonically, the raid is next week.
Okay.
That'll be the crossover.
I figured as much.
Fuck yeah, bud.
Yeah, what time are we doing the crossover event at?
Let's do it.
Yeah. We have a
When
time
do you
set for
guys
that?
want to do it?
I am
Uh,
free all Saturday.
Yeah, I'm done on Saturday.
Because
I get home at 7. So
7 your time,
Yeah.
so 10 our time.
Yeah, unfortunately.
10
So-
PST.
I'm also free
No, 7
all
PST,
Sunday.
10
7
EST.
PST.
Yeah, I'm free all day Sunday though.
I work Sundays though, so I work Sundays and Mondays.
So, and I've got next Saturday off. That's why.
Yeah, and I know Drake, I was talking to him in general, he said that doing it later at like at 7 PST would be better for him, so
Okay, then we'll just do it. Well, I'll schedule it for 10 p.m. EST, which is 7 p.m. PST.
yeah,
So-
like
so
I
that
legitimately
works.
get home like 20 minutes before 7, so
Cool.
Okay, that works.
Hey, at
All
least
right.
we know who Drake's been crushing on now.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay, wait, before I leave, I want to, as I'm leaving, I want to say to Amara, also, tell your officers not to get too close or too friendly to a noble woman. I don't appreciate being kissed. I'm gonna walk out.
So confusing with so many 8 names.
I reckon. Just trying to follow here at this point.
what the fuck is my brother doing?
I have no idea what your brother's doing, but it
All
sounds fun.
all of the drugs.
It sounds like he's doing all the drugs.
Wait a minute. Is your house the drug den?
Yes. Yes.
We're going to fucking Wolf's house.
Wow.
Alright.
Wow.
We got it planned, let's go.
It is in one of the worst places in North America.
So
Sorry.
so
I
we're
mean,
gonna
I
go
do
down the
live in
crack
Surrey,
alley to
so-
Wolf's house. Is that what we're doing?
No, literally. No, literally.
The
I
neighborhood
know
I live in literally is a
the
crack,
crack
house.
house. It is.
Oh, is it really?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Fucking
god!
like,
why do I have
oh
so
look,
many
somebody's
named
doing
NPCs?
firecrackers. Oh,
Why
no,
is
wait,
it
that's
like
gunshots.
every time? Like, why is it every time? That's my place though. Like every time I hear gunshots, it's like I'm pretty sure I'm getting shot at. Like, but it's
Feels
whatevs.
bad.
Like I actually don't care.
All right.
There's drug deals that go across, like literally across the street from where I live. There's drug because there's a park and there's a parking lot. There's drug deals going
I
down.
mean,
there
my
all
neighbor
the
is
time.
straight up a drug dealer, so
We have
There's-
had a
There's an
I
alley right by my house where like just hookers just on the side of the street, just standing around, just nonchalant. They had to
Oh.
attach like one of those little yellow biohazard bins to a fucking tree because so
Nice.
many people were shooting up there. It was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a quality memories.
Quality place to live. That's what it sounds.
that's worse
like.
than my place. Well, my place is actually fairly nice.
That sounds
Study.
like you guys.
I'm safe. I just have drug deals going across the street. Homeless people living there. And a few years ago, we had a bomb scare in my neighborhood.
Spoopy.
all right.
Yep.
So you
Canada,
guys
a
are going
land
to
of
the
happiness.
We are.
Fucking...
We're going to Wolf's
Okay.
house.
Yeah, you're going to Wolf's house. Okay.
One of Wolf's
fuck.
house.
Yeah.
Wolf, you want to send us your floor plans so Wolf can make them in here?
Yeah, Wolf, upload your floor plans so we may make them.
Okay, I'll let's see. So there's the
draw
front
some-
door.
Oh, it was drawing. It was drawing.
I was drawing it.
Get
I was so
fucked.
ready.
Fucking wrecked.
Get wrecked, son. I love it. Sorry. I love it.
Hold on, I've got a picture on
Oh
the
my
inside
god,
of Wolf's
why
house.
is this map got white on it? Oh god, turn that off.
This
right
is Wolf's
now.
house in
black.
Discord, just to let you know.
It's your
My
house.
eyeball bleeds.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, dude, I want that to be my house, like no joke.
On drugs.
Sure you're not taking drugs right now?
It's like that.
This is his dining room.
Hallucinating scene from.
This is
Far
his
Cry
dining room
3.
too.
Bro, is this an actual restaurant you can go to?
I have no idea.
It looks like it
It
because I really
says-
want to.
Yeah, at Meow Wolf's house.
Feels Canada, man.
Feels Canada.
This is like such, and this is why I picture the guys were about to fight. Me IRL.
Oh my god.
That would be terrifying. If it just came out of
Yeah,
you
it
in
would
the
be.
dark, in like the darkness, like it just like out of a dark alley, just like, yo, what up? It's like,
May I take your order?
When you play Bioshock one too many times.
I'm a big daddy. It's like, yeah, no, sure.
No, he's not a big dad. He's your daddy.
You're not my real dad.
Who's your
Not
daddy?
my real dad. All right, so for the purposes of this encounter, we're gonna fucking use the back alleys.
Woo!
Fuck it,
I want
Send
some
your-
drugs.
because I don't have insert random drug den here. Map.
Yep.
Anything's a drug.
You'll see.
Hey, hey, hey. We
Anything's
just
a
need to
drug
give Wolf
alley,
5 minutes and he will draw his house for us. I'm saying.
True.
Yep.
All right.
There's a little
Sweet.
flower
I don't-
over here.
I did not anticipate you guys saying, "Oh yeah, let's just go to this shady ass random fucking drug den." Like, you know, like let's just go fucking like be murder hobos. Like,
We're
sure,
not
fuck
murder.
it, why not?
We
Look,
have-
we're
we
not
ha-
doing murder
okay.
hobos. We want to try to get some of the drug so that we can know what we're looking for.
And also, so we can maybe even drug the guy in charge when we raid.
There's-
Also,
How hard do
also
I?
the
All
part
right,
about
so
murder
since we're
hoboing
murder
things.
hoboing,
We're not murder
How hard-
hobos. We have a reason.
We have a reason. We're not murder
how
hobos.
Do I want to make this encounter?
You don't.
There's an encounter, Kappa.
How hard do I want to make this encounter? Because I could throw like like 5 level 5 characters at you, but like that'd be unfair.
Or you could throw like a fucking dragon out of nowhere and we go, what the fuck? These things aren't supposed to exist. No, I'm throwing
I
a
could
dragon.
just throw like a lich at you guys because fucking undead actually exist.
Not in the drug
Hey,
den.
I could fucking do shit.
Heresy.
Oh, it's just like DC 19, dude. We're dead if that pops up.
Heresy.
But it is heresy.
Wouldn't there be
is
cultists in
heresy.
the drug den, though?
What?
Couldn't there be cultists there?
I don't know. About to find out.
Cultists seem to have the drugs, so probably.
No. It's weird.
Much as I'm aware of.
Yeah, they seem to have the drug. You're not sure why, though. I'm just gonna throw us to like there because it's a fucking random map and it's got fucking white on it. Why?
Hey,
Why
Wolf,
is it-
Wolf. Start
why
drawing your
is it-
house. Start drawing your
Yeah,
house.
start drawing your house because like you know what? Like I'm gonna set up this encounter and then you guys
Yes,
are gonna
sir.
shit bricks and then we're gonna laugh.
What? Not gonna
Uh,
die.
I posted some maps in two for us.
And then the wall is here. Let's say it's all the way down that way. And then the
Dude, if I
red
come back
room,
and it's actually well drawn, like we'll use it. I'm not joking.
and then
We'll give you
Drug
5
bad at all.
minutes.
This is perfect.
shut up, I'm totally 100%
You're good.
sober. And then we'll just
100%
pretend
sober.
that the fridge is right here.
Let's go already
I'm
talk
going to pretend the fridge is there. I like it.
We're
I
gonna
really like what I'm hearing.
Then-
Pretend.
The power of imagination.
We're going to pretend the fridge is there.
and then
And
That's what I'm
then
looking at.
and then it goes like this.
and then like that. Okay.
And then here's the washroom. Oh god, I'm going off screen.
well, I instantly regret giving you the
And
powers of
then the
imagination.
door is here. Washroom. And then my bedroom, which is going to be really small because I'm running out of space. Oopsie. And then this. The wall's not actually diagonal. I just didn't proportion this right.
I
Sorry.
can't see, but I guess I can see.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, fuck it, I'll take it. I don't care. What is the session? Why do I not care so much?
The start of the session is just
You've had 2 hours of sleep. You've had 2 hours of sleep. That's fine.
And then
Plus, I actually just could.
there we go. Door. Perfect.
That was a wall.
What?
This is beautiful.
Good enough.
This is exactly how I pictured
actually
it.
The layout of my house feels good, man.
Wait,
Awesome.
what are these boxes here?
I don't know. Those
They're
are rooms, I think.
Nice.
Those are rooms. Okay.
Washing machine.
Full refrigerator.
Alright, I got a call in 40 minutes, just so you guys know.
We'll be finished up in like 20.
Fridge. I spelled it wrong.
Close enough.
Anyway, can we?
Alright, moving on. What do you got for us, Skara?
Oh my god!
I've got everything and nothing for you, and it's gonna be great. Ready for this shit?
Sure.
Not really.
You're not. You're actually not ready for this.
Beat!
Yeah, we're ready.
Throw it in. Boom.
Hold on. I'm fucking doing. Here we go. All right, flipping you back. I'm gonna look at that
Be gentle.
gloriness.
Be
The
gentle.
glory. It's gonna be amazing.
No.
So roll
Nice.
initiative.
Yeah.
Wow, we're just doing a
Oh,
straight up
that's
like we're not even RPing into this. We're just going.
Make sure you click on your.
We're gonna fight. Nothing
Make sure you
else.
click on your token when you roll.
I know, I didn't.
Reroll then.
Excuse me. Did you say
It's an 8. You
What's
just
up,
assume my token.
bitches?
killing spree?
Can't just roll high. My initiative.
What is that?
What's this initiative, Sakara? Hey, guys, he's wasting the 20s now.
I would have laughed actually if I crit you with that. Like I would have died.
You crit me twice last time.
I did. I understand.
Then
I crit you like a bunch. That was.
And then I just crit the same motherfucker right back.
Okay, you guys pop into the fucking back alley where you know where the coke thing is, and there's fucking cultists there, and they're just like, "Hey, hi, how you doing? I'm gonna fucking kill you now."
Surprise!
Surprise, bitch. Is he gonna come out of the alley with that one gif of the guy who just says surprise?
Are they
Surprise,
snorting
motherfucker.
coke?
Daddy's home.
Sure.
Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny.
Dad, you came back! It's only been 20 years!
Did you finally get the smokes and the candy?
Oh god.
I've been wanting my
this
Twix
session's
for so
gone down
long.
the fuck.
I don't like Three Musketeer. Dad, why'd you come back?
Can the title of the episode just be Downhill? That's all it is.
That's really what this is. This is downhill the game. Like, goddamn.
Hey, we got information.
Hey, we're starting great, then it's just like...
I can't read. Why?
All right, let me check ranges and shit.
Yeah, goddamn plane is a better fucking...
Cool. So I gotta check. So I actually have to check something because I've actually never been able to do this before, and this is actually stupid. I don't know why.
OMG, it's a surprise.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate and sort of fortunate all at the same. Okay, so let me pop you up. Hi, how you doing?
I will pump you up.
Hey, is that... I don't think it's the same guy from earlier. Is it? I don't know.
New phone, who dis?
Ooh, rough.
Oh shit!
Was that 22 hit you?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, it hits.
Ow. Well, that's an auto.
What?
What?
It's
Well, I
the
didn't
assassin.
spawn it with my
Assassin.
freaking 18. Okay, he has to roll. He has to roll freaking stealth. Get past
So
me.
you take
2 damage.
no
7.
7
7.
total.
7 points of damage. Okay. Alright.
It's
So
not
wait,
poison
how-
damage. It's just 7 damage.
How did he sneak past my defenses?
All right, Sira.
What's up, B?
Alright.
What it do, homie?
How he snuck past your defenses? Invisibility.
No.
Visibility. Oh man.
Invisibility.
Oh
Awesome.
man.
I love it.
He's actually sitting there the entire time just waiting.
Yeah, he really was. He was just lying in wait.
Visibility. My one weakness, invisibility.
So yeah, I just,
I'm
guess
gonna-
just Andro gets fucking stabbed.
Yeah, like literally this fucking cultist in actually a different looking mask, still the same symbol, but a different looking mask just materializes like it next to Andrew and just shanks him right in the kidney.
Yeah, it just pops like right out of the shadows basically and just
I'm gonna stare at him and I'm gonna cast heat metal on his dagger.
All right, do your do your damage.
Is
Alright,
it metal?
time to get battle
First
music.
question.
Yeah, it's metal. Yeah, it's a metal dagger. Yeah.
What the fuck?
battle music.
Oh, is it not working?
Syntax error. What the hell? Apparently the spell card is fucked up.
2d8 fire.
It's 2d8,
Music
right?
is the best.
Yeah, it's
2d8
2d8
fire damage.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
roll. Yeah.
It is concentration as well. And everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so he drops the dagger. So he shanked Andrew with it, and then he's like, "Oh fuck!" It like glows red hot, and he takes 10 damage. Ow.
I'm gonna try to roll it for fun from the other thing to see if it works. Oh wait, it lets
You
me
may just
cast it
have-
here, so cool. I can do
Yeah.
it from the spells tab. Okay.
Okay, cool. And that was Sira. Do you want to move?
I mean, can I move?
You really can.
Yeah.
I mean, the allies don't impede your movement.
I can do like this for maximum. That's the max range I can be. Remember.
Okay, that's fine.
Hmm.
All right, is
Gonna-
that it? Then it goes to Seth.
Bang. If only that had advantage.
Give him the blast.
Hashtag blast. Did it hit?
Did it not roll for you guys?
Yeah.
It
It's all
did.
14.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
14.
14.
It's a hit or a miss.
That is a
Probably a miss.
miss. That was only advantage. That would have sucked. massive.
No, we suck again.
That would have sucked colossal dick if that was a fucking crit. All right, Seth, that was your action. Do you want to move?
I don't have a meme for sucking colossal dick. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna, debate Andrew a little bit. Take a step back and be done with it.
Debated. Okay, Andrew.
Andrew is going to crack a bitch over the head, I think,
Go for it.
because he not happy.
He's not good.
And he's just gonna fucking. Do I have the +1 here? I do. Okay, so. Ugh!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that hits. 100%.
Alright. So that is 10 bludgeoning damage.
Yep,
That
and if
just
he
fucking
moves, he takes the
whack
8.
him. Yeah, and if he moves, he takes the 8.
Thunder! Azara!
How bad does he look?
I mean, you can make a medicine check to fucking discern that if you want to.
Oh yeah, I was just curious how injured he looks.
Yeah.
You can only medicine check on our turn, right?
Yeah.
Never mind.
No, he looks about like half health.
The rest of them kind of look like normal dudes. I'll run over to him. Over to him.
Okay. Go
I'm
for it.
gonna use channel divinity on him. Haven't used this yet, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Path to the Grave on him.
Which does.
Nothing.
Oh my god. Hold on, Andrew. I fucking hit you with a goddamn sneak attack.
Oh no, not a crit
Oh
sneak!
shit.
No!
Can I?
Oh
Hold on,
my
wait.
God!
I'm gonna blow a bardic inspiration to cutting words up. Then
So that was
That's
actually
up to
an
him.
additional 19 damage.
can I cutting words up?
Okay, then
Yes,
I
you
would
can cutting
have.
words. You can cutting words the 14 set.
Can I retroactively pop second wind on my turn then too?
Yes, this will go before your turn.
But does
so
it?
hold on.
Yeah. Does it
Okay.
knock you down? Is the question.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it won't.
Well, actually, hold on.
And if
So
the full
yeah,
damage
no.
goes.
So Sira gets to cutting words the 14 damage. So go ahead and roll
Yeah.
your d6 to cut it. 6.
Nice.
So instead of 4, so it's just 8. So that'll be 8 plus 5.
Plus 5. 13. Minus 13. Okay. 13, and then I'm gonna pop my second wind.
On your turn
On
for the
my
1d10
turn.
plus 3. 9.
Yeah.
I was hoping you were gonna roll like
Nice.
a 1.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Should I see how much health you have left now?
Sorry, I forgot. I was like, oh shit, he's a fucking rogue. I forgot. Like,
Yeah.
he auto crits. Rough.
Spoopy.
Yeah, it was spoopy.
How much damage?
Alright,
do we-
let's see if this actually
So
works.
you-
on my
So what does
initiative.
Pact of the Grave do?
Let me. Does this work?
Wait, Alatar, did you roll?
I've been trying to let let me roll initiative, and it's not been working. So
Just roll d20 plus your dex
Roll
modifier.
the 20 plus your dex.
oh, there we go.
Then
It
there's
worked that
6.
time.
Oh, there it
I
is.
had to reload and repop out my sheet, so
That's fine.
That's fine. I'll move you up the order.
There you go.
You're right behind
it
fucking.
doesn't matter. I figured it was going to be at the bottom anyways.
Okay.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah, this is the one that makes him vulnerable. Okay, so is that your action?
Yeah, it's my action. Takes an
Okay,
action
and
to
you
do that.
move. That's it. Okay, so it goes to his Alatar.
Kill it altar.
Get him!
Hey.
Hit it very hard.
Kamehameha!
I'm gonna
I
charge him
think-
a laser.
I think that can be arranged. Especially considering
If not, I'll kill him next turn. On my next turn.
From you or an ally. Okay.
It's really
I,
the
got, no,
next
I read
damage
it. I read
source.
it. Yeah. It's just he takes double damage from the next attack.
So he doesn't have I don't need
Let's see if
vulnerabilities.
this will work. Level.
Ow. So that's 18 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is it Magic Missile 3? At level 1?
Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum.
That is two. He rolls a 2, a 2, a 2, and a +3.
Ba-da-bum.
Oh, okay. 2, 2,
Yeah.
2, plus 3.
In the modern world.
Ouch. That hurts. Okay. Is that all the charge you want to move?
I mean, I can move back a square.
Join me in the back.
All right, the cultist. Rawr. Okay, he'll actually move there. Rawr.
I'm sorry, friends, for what I'm about to do to you.
Rawr.
Oh, don't worry.
It's all good.
You going for that triple hit again?
But that much movements, they may not be able to swing. That's 20. They can't swing. Should be fine.
It's weird trying to like discern diagonals and then flats.
You can is it shift drag?
Yeah, it's a way to like
Or
combo them together, but I don't remember
Yeah.
what the combo was.
Okay, so one's gonna swing on Seth. I doubt it hits. But you never know. Yep, doesn't hit. Another one hits Andrel.
Oh,
Oh my
crit?
god!
Wow.
Hey, the crit's only at 1, so it's not bad.
Okay. All right.
Still, that's
6 damage.
stupid.
And another one hits Andrel.
Not bad.
I'm gonna pop shield.
And just negate that. Okay.
Yep.
All
That
right.
does not go
and
through.
that's the cultist. We go to Donovan.
You might want to heal Andrel.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, he popped the shield. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, so that would be his entire turn. So he doesn't take any of that. No, that crit would still hit.
Well, yeah, because he went at the top of the order.
Yep.
Like he went first in the entire round.
pull up my fancy new sword I haven't gotten to try yet, and just
Oh yeah, you guys have all new fancy equipment. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
wail on him.
Come here.
That hits hard. Yeah.
Oh baby.
Yeah, it's dead.
Well, I'm hitting this guy right here. Yeah. I just want.
He's
I take a step, take my sword out, and just whack.
So wait, is this
Why
bro
is it
still
additional
alive?
D10?
Whoosh, just cut his head off.
Is bro still alive?
Yep. Okay. Donovan move. That's it. Okay. Let me check
What's
and
going
see.
on? Actually, I can still move a bit further on,
He's
so I
gonna
actually am.
disengage.
Oh, fuck.
30 down the alley. And then
If only.
that's it for him. I think that's it for him, right? Because a disengage is basically your whole turn.
Yeah,
Yes.
disengages your action, and then he can run the whoever.
Is he a rogue?
Yes, that was his bonus action.
Yeah, so
then he can dash with
cunning
his action.
action, disengage.
Yeah. it
Yeah,
was
cunning
bonus
action, disengage,
Cool.
and then action to dash.
And then fuck, I forgot to. Oh god damn it!
Mm-hmm. You
Look, it's
did.
kind of a little rogue.
I fucked it up.
Mm-hmm. No. No, I know what you didn't do.
What?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah, I didn't fucking uncanny dodge. That's what happened there.
Oh no, there's something else you forgot to do.
Which was
I know what it is. His booming blade.
that.
Ah, yes.
Oh, but does
The
it
8
actually
damage.
apply?
The
How
8
long does that
damage
stay on
procs
him?
until the start of my next turn. Here, I'll put it in chat.
Yeah, post
for you.
booming blade, so we actually read what it is.
That's
If
additional
the target
damage.
willingly moves before the start of my next turn, they immediately take. And
Well,
it was
he-
max damage too.
It was max
Mhm.
damage.
So he takes 8 thunder.
Okay, I didn't know it was the start of your next turn.
Yeah,
What?
I
Yeah,
guess
no,
he's
my
kind
bad,
of
yeah.
surrounded in a casing of energy, and as he moves, it just explodes off of him.
No, yeah, that's it. He's dead. Like, he doesn't move, and that's out. Like, gone.
I'm happy. I had to. We'll call that.
Yeah, I didn't. I that was my bad. I didn't know that it was until the start of your next turn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
actually,
forgot
that's a very
to.
interesting cantrip.
I
Yeah,
forgot to.
that's actually really nice. Like, holy shit. Okay, then that goes to Sira.
This isn't abjuration. Why do I have it marked?
Sira is going to look at.
You just deleted the turn for the dudes.
Yeah, you did.
Did I? No.
Yep.
Unless it's
wait,
an invisible one.
Is
The normal
he
dudes don't have a
fucking
turn.
dead?
Oh yeah, he died. Like,
I
fast.
fucking killed him with booming blade.
You did.
Woo!
I am going to look at Androl. Does he look worse for wear?
Yeah, he's probably got a big swipe right down the side of his left flank. and
Is
he's
it
just
medicine check
bleeding.
like my action or what is that?
What? No, it's a bonus action.
Okay, it's a bonus action. I'm just gonna medicine check you for the hell of it. Okay, I can't tell shit.
No, he's perfectly fine.
Just because I know
He
you're.
doesn't seem like he's going to die anytime soon.
I wager that he's just like so into the battle that you can't tell. He's just
Okay.
moving super quick.
Sira is going to look at you, and because you're the furthest one up, and I know I've seen you take a hit, I'm going to cast Healing Word on you.
Or 3.
Okay.
And I am going to actually upscale it to a 2nd level spell.
All right.
Well, do I care about that? No, I'm not either. I'm going to cast it level 1. And you get 4 health back.
All
Nice.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Siri, would you like to move?
I like being literally in the back.
Okay, we moves to Seth.
All right, so I'm gonna swing around and curse smack.
Okay, yeah, go for it. That hits and kills.
Okay, cool beans.
Dead.
One second. I need to double check something. No. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that moves to Andrew.
All right. I am going to
Feel bad for this guy.
bombing blade this man.
You do an extra 1d10 explosive damage.
What do you mean?
Bombing blade.
Booming.
Oh, it's not 1d10, it's d8.
Oh my gosh, you missed the joke completely. 1d10 explosive.
It's okay.
Bombing.
Shelby.
I got it.
Ah,
You got it.
It was like a joke at first.
No, that was bad.
That's
You should feel.
I see.
it was horrible, but that's fine.
Woo! Auto miss.
What a roll.
Okay, I'm gonna
You-
burn my surge just because fuck you.
I hope you roll 1
I don't
again.
want to miss. Yeah, if I roll
That's
one.
a miss.
Aw, I miss.
My
Okay.
god.
Yeah, I just fucking flail around
Azara,
'cause my
here we
kidney's
go.
bleeding.
Wow, they have 14 AC, guys. That's nuts.
Below
I'm
average.
just
Feels
using shit
good.
I haven't used yet. Let's try the slide crossbow. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Every time we get into a fight.
I love it. We murdered the big baddie like instantly, and then we just can't kill the normal cultists like before.
Like
That's right.
before.
Just out
Alatar,
of
would you like to
curiosity,
murder
I
him?
want to see the damage on this, so just bear with me.
Woo!
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That would have been solid. Yeah, you went to shoot this dude in front of you with the crossbow, missed. So Alatar, would you like to not let us down?
Be my hero. You can be my hero, baby.
Man, I can't believe I fucked it up though. I straight up should have just uncanny dodged the fucking magic missile.
You can wash away my pain.
Oh
The next person would have still get hit with Channel Divinity.
Can you
Launch the
even
missile
uncanny
now!
dodge a magic missile?
Any damage that is directed at me, I cut it in half.
Okay, so you
Oh.
could have reduced the damage on it.
Yeah, I could have cut it in half. Like it would have went from 18
Okay.
damage to 9. It's just
Yeah.
It still would have been the full missile, but
yeah.
it negated my
Totally
channel, my divinity.
Yeah, Basically, is what would happen.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
But I would use my
Uh,
reaction to do that, so like I wouldn't have a reaction to like swing at somebody.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can blow up the one at the end of the alley that just ran in the corner.
Okay.
Gosh, there's one over there. I didn't see it.
Have Destiny music playing in the background. This is epic.
I got a stream going in the background.
Fire away, Vincer. Do it.
And by,
So I could
by
soundtrack
see if I can blow up, I mean
Absolutely miss.
splat.
Yep. That
Brah!
Cultist.
Brah!
rar. Raha.
Oh, hey guys, how's it going?
They're gonna stab you.
Oh no, not the stabby
Oh,
stabby.
You're gonna
Maybe.
attempt to stab
Ripple.
him while his shield takes effect.
I don't even need to burn my shield. Both those miss.
You already did.
No,
I
that was
didn't.
Andrew. Okay,
Andrew
all
did.
three of them missed.
Oh, okay.
So we go to Donovan.
Wait. One of them, this one here, attacked him.
Attacked you, yeah.
Didn't you burn your reaction to shield though?
That was last turn. My turn thing. How did these three attack him? If there's three attacks.
No. So there was 3 attacks total. 2 hit Seth, 1 hit you.
Would I
Oh,
get
I
an
see.
advantage if I moved to here?
Never mind then.
What you be walking? If you're walking through them,
Flanking.
you'd be taking
There's no flanking if I
attack of opportunity, right?
I'm trying to use
Because you did this.
if you were to walk through an opponent, you would take act of opportunity if you leave that person's threat range. So
he
if you were
hasn't
to
done.
walk from here to here, you would take an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Because you left this guy's threat range.
He's
Right,
still
like here to
within
here,
5
he's
feet
not.
of both of them.
He's
Yeah,
still
but
within
yeah,
5
like
feet of
here to here is still not out of threat
True.
range.
Yeah, so he's fine, but like flanking's not a thing in 5.
Yeah, flanking's not a thing in 5.
So that's what I was asking. How I'm moving there. I don't know if you have to build it or not.
Go ahead.
So I'll just move to like here. No, I'll move to here.
So you don't want to do that because as soon as you start doing that, they're going to start doing that.
Yeah.
Like I'm not moving out of his threat range.
No,
No, you're not. You're
The
fine.
advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just swing.
There's no advantage for flanking.
Just
Yeah.
swing. Go.
I am. I'm hitting buttons. Button hit.
Super curious.
Yeah,
Is
that-
this guy still alive?
a wrecking ball.
Is
Yeah,
this dude
it's-
still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive over there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah,
What's
kill
this
him.
5?
Oh, I'm not done.
I don't know what the 5 is.
Oh, incoming paladin things.
No, that's everything.
I'm a
Just
Oh,
gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna like look at him. Just go, bang my shield. Come on, baby. Boom, boom.
Okay, let's go, Sira. What you got?
So Androl is here, right? Like he's actually here.
Yeah.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Let's go.
Me, baby, one more
Baby.
time.
I got you. Don't worry. Let's go.
I'm gonna drop a shatter right here, and it's going to hit.
This-
Andrew,
everyone.
Seth, Donovan.
Donovan.
It's gonna
and the
hit
3
this
cultists.
range right here. No, it will not hit Androl. It's 10.
Will it not?
So
It's
it's
here.
10 feet
It's 10.
from.
Oh,
Okay.
you're
Yeah.
scoping it there. Yeah, it
Yep.
misses Andrew. So it hits
This is
Seth
Androl.
and Donovan.
Yep, Seth and
the
Donovan.
3
Come on,
No, Seth,
save.
Donovan, make some saves.
Wait.
Baby.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
do-
make it.
Is it a con save?
Yeah,
It's a con.
I'm gonna go.
How much damage do I take?
Oh,
He's gotta roll it up first.
My spell save DC is 13, by the way.
Yes, they would make it.
Go ahead and roll that shit up.
Boom!
So
DC
10.
There we go.
10
Here
damage
we
then?
go.
That was almost max.
Jesus
It's
fucking
rounded
Christ.
up. Rounded up.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you took a lot of damage.
I'm just gonna like take it. I'm just gonna go block with
It's
my shield.
rounded
And
down.
just
Oh, it's
I'm
rounded
going-
down? Right, it's half rounded
The
down.
only
Yeah.
time it's rounded up, I think, is when you're gaining health. Gaining
So,
health is one case.
yeah.
that's very
I'm
specific.
gonna use my last bardic inspiration
No,
to
it like,
roll.
straight up doesn't matter because like even if they take 10 damage, like they all die.
Yeah, they would still
Oh,
die.
they still
for that,
die?
'cause They have
Okay,
10 health.
never
yeah,
mind.
no. As it happens, I'm gonna like further burn to it, and I'm gonna smile.
You just hear like a
Alright.
really loud explosion from like my drum, and then like a giant like burst of sound comes out around you.
So you guys fucking dispatch with the cultists.
Did I do good, Dad?
No, you did not.
Solid.
Damaged your own men. That's
I'm pretty sure we did more damage to our team than anything
Yeah.
else.
Andrew's just gonna walk up to one of the corpses and just kick it.
I'm
Sira
gonna
is
collect the
gonna
new masks.
Sira's gonna walk over
I
to
want to
here,
collect an sample of the new mask.
and she's gonna bend down and she's gonna pick up the dagger that the guy dropped that he never picked back up.
Okay.
Is it the same as the other daggers?
Yeah, basically, it's just a cultist dagger.
Say you never know.
Yeah, I mean, you really don't.
Is there anything of value on the bodies, like money?
Collectively? Let me check. You guys find altogether 15 gold pieces.
How do we split this? We have 6 people.
You find 18 gold pieces.
Sick.
I get 3. Okay.
We all get.
Are we splitting it?
Yeah.
Are we?
Oh, okay. 3 then?
Yep.
Per person? Okay.
We're rich now.
When is the raid supposed to happen? Like in terms of like actual game time?
Tomorrow night.
Like the next day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the
tomorrow
next
night.
day, yeah.
I was wondering like how we still saw on a burger now.
Quote night. Tomorrow, quote unquote night. Tomorrow
Yeah.
during
Yeah.
sleeping hours.
Let's track here was level 2 on Andrel. Let's fuck it. I'm
Well,
bored.
are you guys gonna go into the crack house now?
I'm going in the crack. Like, let's do
You're
it.
fucking
Let's
kidding.
go in the crack
I'm
house.
going head first in the crack house.
Alright, well, Angela gets plus 12 HP.
Yeah, I'll just put a hand on her shoulder and just mutter, "Thank you."
Yeah, 'cause he had to break
Take
the
a
second
short
one.
rest before we go in.
No, we're gonna charge in because they know we're here now.
So you guys go into the drug den. It looks like
We
yeah,
go back to Wolf's
basically-
house now.
yeah, you're basically in Wolf's house. Yeah, sure, we can go back to in the
Yes.
drug den.
You want to
Alright.
copy and paste our themajigs? Thank you.
Perfect. Man, this is the best drug den I've ever seen.
This is actually.
Remember the doors up here.
Yeah.
some
Actually,
reason.
flat out the drug. Okay, so
Fucking brilliant.
let me just paint this picture, guys, because this door is actually.
Can we visit the washing machine?
Can we just bust to the side, Kool-Aid Man style?
The one random room.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, friends?
Welcome home.
So you're in the fucking drug den. And you fucking like you get in there, and it looks like, for all intents and purposes, like almost like a warehouse. There's vials upon vials of like this weird blue liquid in these like wrapped up like bandage style, like, you know, they took like fucking like bandages basically and just heavily wrapped them around like these beaker stands, these small beaker stands that have vials of blue liquid in them, and they're stacked neatly from like on the floor to the ceiling basically.
Would detect poison disease detect what it is? I don't think it would.
Can I medicine check the vial?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
besides that-
can, and detect poison and / disease would probably detect it. It's technically a poison.
Yeah, because
I mean,
Oh,
drugs
yeah,
are
the
technically a
ritual-
poison.
the
Hey,
ritual cast it anyway.
did I detect it, Zakara?
Holy shit!
Did I do it?
Did it?
Oh, nice, 23.
Stop eating mics. It's not good for you.
Delicious.
Did you say?
The fuck? What are we doing here?
You're giving me cancer.
Goddamn cancer.
I wish I, smoked cigarettes before, because they just got me cancer. Thanks, guys.
So fuck. God, I'm so tired. This is stupid.
Yeah.
We all know. Don't worry. It's okay.
Oh God. Anyway. Oh yeah. So the medicine check. Yeah. It's fucking. Well, it's either blue deer or it's psycho deer. You're not quite sure
How do I not know?
because you've never had this drug before.
I'm assuming detect wouldn't actually be able to tell me either.
Yeah, you've like literally never encountered this drug before.
Can Seth try?
Go for it.
Try to detect what it is, or
Yeah. Well, it takes 10 minutes. This takes like 6 seconds. So
And do I get like advantage because I'm from these coke alleys? I probably have a pretty extensive history with
Sure,
drugs.
take it.
If I can find medicine.
Do it, Dad.
Kind of be beautiful.
Well, it's definitely Blue Deer or it's definitely Psycho Deer, but you're not sure which. Would you like to drink it to find out?
Well, if you give me a minute, I
That
can
was stupid,
detect
but
what it
not that
is.
stupid.
So I have to go now because family's doing stupid shit.
Mhm. Don't worry, we'll
Um,
give you
raiding
some
my
on the way out.
house.
pardon me.
Like raiding my house.
That's smart. We're getting rid of all the drugs in your house, man.
We are.
Don't take
Um,
fucking drugs, dude.
Sierra's going to suggest that we take some of them.
Never take all the goddamn drugs.
Yeah. You take over. You
I'll be
NPC
fine.
him.
This is the end, basically.
Somewhere far away. I'm getting
Later.
So,
around.
yeah,
So,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. After about
Later.
10 minutes, if no one's gonna actually like do the stupid and drink one,
Not like I'm putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Oh, I've never seen that fucking goddamn a picture with that exact wording. Oh my god. It's the government conspiracy.
God damn it. Yeah, no, it's fucking Psycho. It's fucking Psycho Deer. 100%.
Yeah, it's like, well,
Like, and it's like
Um,
vials upon vials of this shit, dude. Like
so a
stacked
lot
floor
of
to
this
ceiling.
fucking shit.
It's like what the fuck are like what is this?
Yep. Tired.
I'm going to take. Are there any empty vials around?
No.
Really?
May I inquire why we need this shit?
Because it's good to know what they're. What we want to be able to like detect what it is.
I know what it is.
I know, but like they're using it, and we want to take a look at it, and maybe we can use it as like a drug on other
There's
people.
no empty vials around, however, you could just pour one
There's
out.
stacks and stacks of fucking vials with the fucking drug in them, right?
Yeah. Like you can pour one out if you want.
Pour one out for homie.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna. So let's take a vial and let's take some of the blood from the bartender and put a few drops in. Does anything happen?
2 drops into the blood?
Yeah, no. I'm dripping some of the blood into the vial.
Oh, into the fucking
Does it react?
Drug.
Please don't
No.
explode.
The drug does not react.
Okay. I'm gonna suggest that we take some of them, and it might become of use to us. Can I do a perception to look
Why did we
around?
come here in the first place? I don't get it.
To pick a fight?
Not just that,
That was literally the whole reason why you guys came here was to pick a fight.
and to get some of the drugs.
Yeah, that's the only fucking reason.
Is there anything of? Is there
Which
anything
is why
else
I was like,
of notice
okay,
here?
we're being murder hobos. Let's see if I can just outright kill a character real quick in one
As you
shot.
felt.
Even if he did go down, I can just pick him up for fucking like 20 health, so it doesn't matter.
So are we? If we're done, let's leave. And as we're leaving, Sakara, how much damage would it take for me to burn the building down?
I don't know how many casts of heat metal do you have left. It's a concentration spell, right?
Yeah.
Well, then you just how long is the concentration up to?
1 minute.
Yeah, that's enough. If you're
Yeah, it's
concentrating
just
on some
fucking short
metal,
building.
yeah, you
It's like-
fucking burn the
I wanna-
building.
It's
to the
like
ground.
as we're leaving, and like she's just gonna mumble. Are we actually leaving? I'm assuming I put a couple vials in
Yeah.
my backpack. I put like
Okay.
Try to
I'm gonna grab like 4 vials of it,
Okay,
Alright.
you have
2 of
3
each
fucking-
kind.
Okay, you have like 4 vials of Psycho Deer. But I
wanna,
know what you're
like-
gonna do with it.
I don't fucking know either.
And
Depends
so-
on the
swipe
guy.
a few vials.
If you
as well.
drink it, like I'll tell you what it does, but
Oh no, don't worry. We'll find someone to test that for us. I have a
Okay,
person
so
in
does
mind.
anybody else want some vials of Psycho Deer?
Look,
I would.
I'll just put it this way,
Okay.
Sakara. I have someone in mind that might be drinking it and not realizing it.
Ooh,
Are you gonna
spicy.
feed it to Drake?
I might.
So you get to put Psycho Deer in your inventory.
I have 4
I'll take
vials
some
of it.
as well.
As many as you like. Like you can literally
No.
like it's a fucking house full of this shit. Like you
I'm
can
just
literally
gonna
take as many
put,
vials as you want.
Like, I'm just gonna put an
How
excellent.
much do they weigh?
Yeah.
How much do they weigh? It's a vial. It's like a small like like a small beaker vial. So it's like fucking like doesn't even weigh like maybe like not even a tenth of a pound.
I'm just gonna label it as all and just have it like an undiscriminate number.
Well, if you're gonna burn the building down, then no, you can't.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna take like.
Roll a d10 and grab that money.
Great.
Yeah, just
No.
roll a d10, take that many.
Okay, let's do it. Took 5.
Lazy to determine how much.
I'm at the point of the night where I should have gone to bed like 2 hours ago.
That's how we roll.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, feels bad.
Well, Seth, you can take a discriminant amount of.
I'd like to take like 15 because I like drugs.
Well, then take 15. I don't
I'm
give
taking
a shit.
15 because I like drugs.
Sure.
I'm gonna take
Zara, do you
your
want some
drugs.
heresy flowing through your veins?
Do I want any? Fuck no.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are
Why the
you-
fuck would I
okay.
need any of this shit?
Alatar, would you like some
100%.
heresy flowing through your veins?
I don't. No. It's not gonna allow me to see God, so I don't give a fuck.
How do you know?
How do you know until you try?
Fuck, you're right.
Damn, you right? True.
Would you like a vial of Psycho Deer?
Sure, I'll grab.
This is why I'm not a drug dealer, guys, because it's just that easy.
I'm on my way to see you, Jesus. I'm coming for that rapture.
I'll grab 2. I don't know why I'm grabbing.
Alright, you grab
It is
two-
way too
you
late
grab
to
two
be playing this
vials
game.
of Psycho Deer, and we are fucking done.
And
gentlemen.
as we leave, Sira kind of like mumbles something about drugs and sets
Drugs
the
are bad, okay?
it sets the bitch on fire. I guess.
That's the bitch on fire. Okay, I'm down with that. Like, I'm fucking out. boys.
Did I do it?
Jesus.
I almost crit.
Holy shit, yeah, that's fucking, yeah, that's solid.
If not, I would help you burn the building down.
And I assume
No,
we were.
I mean, the building burns down from that, basically, yeah, because you
So-
can just concentrate on that damage for like a minute and then it's just gone.
We retired to Morgraine's estate, where we take a long rest. I assume.
For
And then,
whenever
like-
next session.
And then drink a shit ton of Psycho Deer.
Mm,
That's my fetish.
It'll kill you. It'll be great.
Can I spike some of Angel's drink with Psycho Deer?
Is Psycho Deer basically for Loco?
Okay, here's what Psycho Deer is going to do for you stat-wise. You ready for this?
I'm ready. I was born
Okay.
ready.
You get resistance to all damage.
Okay, what else does it do?
You can't cast spells while you're under the effects of Psycho Deer.
So it's like Barbarian Rage, essentially.
Basic.
and there's probably more. Anything else?
Yeah. If you are exposed to Psycho Deer more than like X number of times, I'd have to fucking look it up because I actually have it written out and I don't have it open right now and I couldn't be fucked. If you're exposed to Psycho Deer more than an X amount of times in a week's time, you start to take intelligence damage.
Joy. Isn't it like if your ant hits 0 or something, you die?
Yes, if any of your stats hit 0, you die, basically. Well, you don't exactly die, like, if your charisma hits 0, you're just forced to retire the character, basically.
Right, you lose your mind.
Yeah.
We did
Your
it.
whiz or int at 0, I guess you just become like a veggie.
A vegetable.
Yeah.
If your constitution hits 0, your muscles literally do not have, like, atrophy, and your heart just stops pumping.
Well, I think, yeah. If your con hit 0, you just outright die.
Yeah,
If your dex hit 0, you'd be like a cripple.
Yeah, if your strength hits 0, you fucking die because your skeletal muscular
Yeah.
structure, like,
Atrophy.
just... Yeah.
I'll see you guys later.
Alright, see you,
Are
man.
we done?
Thanks for playing, guys!
Mm-hmm.
We did it.
Oh.